Now, I guess the recording's
Now?
Now?
Ish.
Questioning myself. How are you doing, Mark? How you doing?
I haven't been too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I think I created a new word by adding bro and man together. Bran.
Bruh?
This is what I said to you. How we doing, man?
Bruh? Bruh?
Yeah, so.
But yeah, that's a shabby. Kind of an uneventful week, really. All in all, sort of. Weird things happening at work.
Oh, yeah, right. You more than me, I guess.
Yeah. Going from a singular-owned warehouse to a very large, privately-owned corporation.
So a company bought your company. You
Yep.
now have a parent company in essence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Nothing's really started yet, but yeah, it's all in the talks. It's going to happen.
More work.
Hopefully more pay.
Well,
That'd be nice.
That's what everybody wants, right?
Well, yeah. In essence, from what people have found out, like their base pay for what we do, or the new company's base pay for what we do, is like possibly $4 more an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And I know down south the pay rates are a little bit different, but I'm assuming it's still. It's probably like equal to what I make.
I mean,
yeah,
could be, but the South doesn't usually pay quite as much. But of course, then again, cost of living isn't quite as high either. So
yeah, that was what I was referring to. I know the cost of living down south is a lot better than up here.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, good Lord, we this is like a vacation state. I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. Lovely to visit. Don't move here. Don't. Or you're trapped.
Well, that's not bad. I mean,
Nah. It's not awful. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sounded so enthused with your state. It's funny about New Jersey. Everybody's like, "Oh, come to New Jersey, stay in New Jersey." I'm like, you pretty much
Jersey.
I'm like, you pretty much come to the shore.
Yeah.
We'll be honest, but but my state, all my Jersey people are like, "Hey, man, New Jersey's not bad." I'm like, "It's not. I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was interestingly different."
Yeah.
So. Oh, man. Know what else is interestingly different?
What?
Destiny 2. I am terrible with puns, and please forgive me.
Oh, puns and transitions. We don't do those.
Nope.
We don't pretend to do those. We're tangentially random. We go into subject to subject. Deal with it. But yeah. D2 has shifted. Like, a lot.
I was like, are you going to try to think of something that shifts? Because I would love for you to think of something that shifts off the top of your head.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I know. Yeah. Oh, God. This is the days of our lives. Oh, thanks, Grandma. Anyway. But yeah, we had 2.0.0.0. I think is officially it, but of course, simplified 2.0. Because this coming Tuesday we're going to be getting 2.0.0.1?
Numbers.
0.0.0.1? I think. Anywho. Alright, so 2.0 shifted, and we got things. Of course, the most noticeable things we got were the weapon changes.
Yeah.
Which were a little different than I think people were expecting and people were talking about. Because the weapon slots really didn't change that much functionality-wise. Because I know it was described that we had like 2 quick slots and then the power slot, right?
Yeah.
But as we're finding out now, since of course we have 2.0 and we can see these changes, they're not really 2 quick slots. Mm-mm. It's still a kinetic and an energy slot. And your weapons, like there's definitely a few shotguns and snipers that'll fit in the kinetic slot. And of course, they primarily are also like energy, but yeah, that's like the change. So yeah, kinetic weapons are still relegated to the kinetic slot. Elemental weapons are still relegated to energy slot. But what's the big change in weapons, you might ask? And that's actually basically ammo economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ammo economy has changed. There are your primary ammo weapons, your special ammo weapons, and your heavy ammo weapons. Primary and special ammo weapons can fit in the kinetic or energy slots. Your primary ammo weapons are hand cannons, scout rifles, auto rifles, pulse rifles, sidearms, and SMGs, as we've heard before. And special ammo weapons are fusion rifles, shotgun, sniper rifles, trace rifles, and breech-loaded grenade launchers. But of course, in the patch notes, they simplify those to single shot, just in case you don't know what breech-loaded is. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I knew what it meant.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can run 2 special weapons. You can run a kinetic shotgun and a special sniper rifle, but they both take special ammo. And at least for special ammo weapons, they actually pull from the exact same ammo pool. So for simplest of explanations, let's say you're actually running 2 shotguns, right? Because you want to be crazy and try that out. Well, if you pick up special ammo, basically per brick, a shotgun will load up like 2 rounds. But if you're running 2 shotguns, that means each of your shotguns is only getting 1 round. Mm-hmm. And that's how that works. That doesn't apply to primary ammo weapons that I've noticed. Like primary ammo weapons actually still have their own separate pools. So there's no real drawback to running dual primaries other than the fact that you're basically missing out on using a special weapon. And that's from my very limited testing. And then, of course, the heavy ammo weapons or your power weapons haven't really changed because, oh yeah, that's right, because I forgot to mention, there's icons on these weapons now.
Yeah.
White icons are primary ammo weapons. Green icons are special ammo weapons. Purple icons are your power weapons. These include drum-loaded grenade launchers, rocket launchers, linear fusion rifles, and swords. Also, breaking this is Acrius, Tractor Cannon, and Whisper of the Worm. For sure. I want to say there was a 4th one, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, Darcy.
Colony?
No, Darcy. Well, colonies are drum loaded, so it goes there anyway. So yeah, but yeah, it was Darcy. Is also, those are heavy ammo weapons and power weapons still. I could have scrolled down a little bit, and there it is. So Tractor Cannon, Legend of Acrius, Darcy, Whisper of the Worm are still, they will not, or have not changed slots and still use heavy ammo. Yeah, see? Anyway, so that's the big changes, right? And I don't know, I've had a lot of fun with this, actually. Crucible is very interesting again.
Very, very interesting. I
mean, it's... and here's a quick tip. Unless they change it, Telesto is very powerful. Very powerful for being a special weapon. Because it is the same reason it is powerful as it was in D1, because no damage drop off. And it's just now people are really picking up on that, because holy balls. Holy balls. I was getting absolutely murked in one PvP match against someone using a Telesto like every freaking time. Anyway, but we'll get to... you know what, screw it. PvP ammo changes. Special weapon, or special ammo, drops from people, not boxes. Literally drops from people.
Everyone.
If you have special ammo at all, it's going to drop off your body when you die. But here's the thing. You always, depending upon your weapon, you always spawn in with enough ammo for about 2 kills perfectly, basically. So I only played with shotgun, so that's my knowledge firsthand. But you always spawn up with 2 rounds of shotgun ammo, which, as long as you don't screw up, that's 2 kills. But no matter how many times you die or whatever, you always get those 2 rounds when you spawn up. And you don't drop special ammo if you have no special ammo. Mm-hmm. So I guess the new tactic is, if you want to deprave your enemy of special ammo, use it liberally.
Yeah, dump it.
Yeah. But at the same time, I kind of like that change myself, just from the fact that if you're good, you can have a lot of special ammo uptime. But at the same time, it doesn't punish you as harshly as, D1 did by starting off with nothing. You still have something to start off with. And special ammo bricks are kind of like heavy ammo bricks. Except you don't have to push a button to collect them. Mm-hmm. You just walk over them, but they're like globally there. So anybody can pick it up. So yeah. Economy changes. Ammo. PvP.
Stupid.
Very weird.
Stupid economy.
God, thanks, Obama. Jesus. Anyway.
You are a hole behind.
I know. It was intentional.
I know.
It was deliberate. But yeah. Let's see. So yeah. So have you tried much PvP?
I have, actually.
Oh God. What about that perfect paradox in Kinetic, though?
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We don't judge here, Des. We don't judge here.
Oh no, I'm just saying, it's like really, because I actually tried some interesting combinations, and I wanted to see how well perfect paradox would still do without an element. Oh my God.
Yeah.
At least PvE, that thing still freaking shreds majors, man. Sweet Christ. You just pop its shield and get up in their face and just like, yeah, that's still fun.
It's like dropping a bubble in the Helmsing 14 and with the perfect paradox, and you're just like, are you okay? All right. See how this ends for you. It didn't end well, did it? What did you learn, dummy?
But yeah, it definitely creates an interesting strategy, like with them giving us so many like kinetic special weapon options to start with. That, I mean, you really have if you really liked that Graviton lance, well, you have a couple of kinetic shotgun options like to pair it with, or kinetic sniper options. If you're a fusion rifle guy, that's not going to work, because I guess fusion rifles are never ever going to be kinetic.
No. Because
there were actually no kinetic fusion rifles in D1. So, I mean, it was an interesting dichotomy in D1 vanilla. Because, like, white weapons back in D1 didn't have an element. Unless it was a fusion rifle. Because it always had an element no matter what. But, anyway, enough of that trip down memory lane. But, yeah, it's very, like I said, there's enough, like, leeway in what they've chosen to really create an interesting choice mechanic there, though. I feel.
So what's your loadout at this moment?
Let's see. For my hunter, don't judge me. Like I said, use whatever, don't apologize. I got behind Vigilance Wing, my Retrofuturist, and what was I using in power? I think I was either playing around with Play the Game, or let me load up Dim, actually, because I don't think I took it off, because I think PvP was the last thing I did on my hunter. As soon as dim loads. I only do this because I'm actually staring at my computer. My phone can probably do it faster. Because everyone needs to also use Ishtar Commander.
Everyone should.
Everyone should. It's amazing. We love you, Nigel. Oh, Dim actually finished roughly at the same time. Oh, yeah, I was using Rocket Launcher. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah. I was actually using a tracking rocket, and they still kind of suck.
Yeah.
But I was giving it a shot to see how it would do, and I aimed straight at a person. Apparently, at least so I thought. Mm-hmm. But apparently, I was just off enough to where when I launched it, the rocket started to curve to track to the target and completely went around them.
Fun.
No, they didn't dodge it. It just went around them because they really weren't moving.
Yeah, there's some screwy, some screwiness. I can say that for sure.
So yeah, I might actually hook up Play of the Game or something like that next time I go in. But yeah, because of course with these changes, there's been a bunch of damage changes and time to kill changes, which everyone also needs to check out. Massive Breakdowns and their sheet, because that is where you're going to get that kind of information, because I've long forgone doing that. And I will happily relegate that to anyone else. But yeah, Merc has, freaking day one, did a whole bunch of number updates, and it's, I think, still mostly accurate, of course. But yeah, we've had some meta shifts, basically. Mm-hmm. What was useful? Not so much per se anymore. Let's see if I can actually bring something up to. Well, I'm gonna have to do this the long way. Fantastic.
Let's do this the long way.
Yeah, the long way, because my browser isn't being slow or inconvenient whatsoever. I mean, that would just be insane because it's a Microsoft product, right?
As his mic starts to shift again.
Oh. Oh no.
No. That was.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, not really, bro. But it's gonna happen because you're talking about Microsoft.
I know, right? It's like they're listening. He's talking trash about the product.
Get him.
Oh, there we go. And then we just open that, and then let's wait for that to load. But anywho, but yeah, there's been some changes to. Why are you loading like that? Why are you being so freaking weird? Anyway, it'll work. So yeah, so very interestingly, in auto rifles, adaptives are still. Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay, things may have actually changed again since I last saw it. But anyhow, yeah, everything. I mean, it's like a 0.9 or a 0.83 are basically auto rifle times the kills, which actually are not bad at all. Your optimals, your 0.83s are going to be like your rapid fires, which are your really, really fast ones like Foregone Collusion, Dark Decider, Hollow Earth, Guiding Star, Valakade, and Perseverance, blah, blah. And also your high impacts, your Halfden and your Loquitur so far, because that's it. But of course, your Halfden and Loquitur are, how do I say, a little more forgiving, because you can get 1 to 2 body shots with them and still be okay. While with the high impact, you need all criticals. Of course, pulse rifles have changed significantly. Oh, this has changed since last time I saw it. Okay, so your high impact pulse rifles are killing in 0.67 seconds. Jesus Christ. That's faster than Vigilance Wing. Still, and the Graviton Lance is like a full second, so if you were too attached to your Graviton Lance, you might want to put it down just a little bit.
Drop your crutch.
Just a little. Because basically Graviton Lance is now like the worst time to kill pulse rifle in the game. Like legitimately. The adaptive, which was the go-to, is now at a 0.93 and is the second slowest archetype. Lightweights are 0.87s, rapid fires are 0.8s, and again, high impacts are apparently 0.67. Jesus, that's like, Christ almighty. Boy, this changed so much. Again, these are probably also work in progress, whatever. But so lightweight scout rifles, which are your Mida archetypes or 0.9s, your high impacts. Again, last time I saw this, high impacts were much higher at like a 1.2, but now they are apparently calculated at a 0.8, which is actually better than lightweight. So that's good, and it's 3 critical hits also. So it's 3 shots. They all pretty much all have to be criticals, which actually makes Skyburner's Oath way better to use than I thought, and also Jade Rabbit and Polaris Lance. So there's that. All right, so hand cannons are pretty much going to be your lightweights at 0.8, which is your Dire Promise, Midnight Coup, which, oh my god, feels amazing in PvP. My god, it feels so good. Crimson is 0.93. Sunshot is sadly at a 1.2 right now, but of course there is a bug with its precision, or like the way it's handling damage. Bungie is aware that right now Sunshot is not performing as good as it should be. They know about it. It'll get fixed eventually. SMGs, the archetype to go to, actually seems to be the new aggressive archetype, which is your Ikelos shotgun SMG and your Imminent Storm. If you got that from Crucible Valor rank, I think. No, this is Glory rank. Glory. Yeah, Glory. That one. Followed very closely by the adaptive and lightweight SMGs, which are your 900 RPMs. So those are bueno. Sidearm has shifted. Okay, not so much. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Omelon adaptives are still your better to use at a 0.5. Jesus. But the adaptive sidearms, which is like Drang and Controlling Vision, Allied Demand, 18 Kelvins. Some of us have like 30 of those, or had. It's at a 0.6 now. So actually, yeah, the adaptive is actually a pretty close combatant to, things to use. And of course, your shotgun snipers, fusions don't really matter, because if you use them good enough, they're one-hit kills.
Yeah.
But that's new TTKs. Brought to you basically by Massive Breakdowns, because they do the work. And we just want that information to go out there. If you don't know where to find the Massive Breakdown sheet, well, you can also easily find it, because I link it in the Featherstone, in the description. Click where it says here, and it'll take you right to it. Pinned on my Twitter at @DS_Raven. Moving on. There have been some exotic armor changes with patch 2.0. See, I thought this was going to be a light one, because the TWAB was actually very light in information. Mm-hmm. But I forgot about the patch notes. Mm-hmm. Forgot about those. Anyhow, so Orpheus Rig no longer grants super energy on bloom and damage sharing. Didn't know it was doing that. Raised base super amount that you receive from tethers to create a more consistent and less exponential experience. So they're not going to be quite as OP as they were. But super energy given is also scaled up when more powerful enemies are tethered. So try and tether your majors. And they've actually modified it to where if it's used with Mobius Quiver, it will grant additional tether shots. So it will work with Mobius Quiver now. Thank you. Celestial Nighthawk will grant 33% of your super energy back if the target is killed by the shot.
God damn.
Oh, God, it is great, too. Let me tell you what, you can, like, merc anything, and then just, there's a third of your super you're just sitting on all of a sudden. It is fantastic, because, of course, that's the first thing I tested out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course. Yeah, Wormhusk Crown. We talked about that. Nobody really cares by now. Knucklehead Radar will give you enhanced radar resolution while crouching. Thanks. Lucky Pants extended the duration of illegally modded holster. And Shinobu's Vow, Skipper Grenade returns some energy when it damages an enemy. Holy balls. Skip nades for days, let me tell you what, man.
Oh, really?
I bet. I haven't tried it yet, because I forgot that was the thing. So yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Because the first thing I tried in PvP was Golden Gun.
Oh.
Since it got like that time increase. Oh my god. It feels so much better. Anyway. But we'll get there. We'll get there. The Stag, the rift dropped from death, now has standard rift duration. Thanks, I guess. I Have Another World, ability recharge bonus is increased. I guess.
Cool.
Nezarek's Sin, increased duration of abyssal extractors, and rapid kills extend the duration up to 20 seconds. Okay. Skull of Dire Ahamkara, they will increase the super energy gained from Nova Bomb kills, and killing higher ranked enemies now rewards more super energy. Cool. Transversive Steps, we talked about that. Reloads your weapon that you're currently equipped instead of just your energy weapon. Winter's Guile, they have tuned the damage and duration per stack to be more consistent. Fantastic.
Cool.
Titan, Mark 44 stand decides the overshield granted by sprinting appears faster. Which I feel that's probably more of a change because of the global time to kill change. Since you die faster, you kind of need that faster.
Mm-hmm.
So now here's another... Whoa! As everything crashes.
No, it's just Pete being Pete.
I know. So yeah, Hollow Fire Heart now gives a base cooldown reduction when super is uncharged, in addition to CDR when charged. I love the fact that they're also using cooldown reduction, or CDR terminology. MOBAs, anyhow. Helm of Saint 14 grants allies an overshield for a short duration while passing through Ward of Dawn.
You're welcome, teammates. You're welcome.
Come get your blessings. Blessings here.
Blessings for everyone.
Let's see. Mask of the Quiet One. Increased energy gain from incoming damage while critically wounded. Health is granted from kills. The Crest of Alpha Lupi Healing Pulse is more effective. Lupi? Lupi? Whatever.
Lupi.
I thought it was Lupi, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things.
Because, multiple lupus would be Lupi.
Oh! Yeah, the Alpha Lupi, leader of the pack. Gotcha. Cool. Ooh, good lord.
Too much Fago?
Pardon me. Dr. Pepper, actually.
Similar.
Let's see. Peacekeepers, increased movement speed when wielding an SMG. Cool. And Worm God's Caress, tune damage and duration per stack to be more consistent. And those are those changes.
You remember when the Worm God's Caress came out and all I was doing was just punching shit?
I know, right? Like you and me both, just like two titans with like Worm God's Caress, just punched the holy crap out of everything, like legitimately for at least 30 minutes. Just every enemy we came across was just punched.
Just giggling, being a bunch of silly geese.
Oh god, that was great. Let's see, and there are of course the weapon changes we talked about, but there are some changes to the weapons also, like primary ammo weapons and special ammo weapons may exist in either the kinetic or energy slot. Heavy ammo weapons can only exist in the power slot. Ammo types and damage are now fixed attributes of a specific weapon. Ammo distribution models updated entirely to support weapon slot changes. Energy weapons no longer deal bonus damage to active enemy supers. So get that in your head. Which again makes sense considering the time to kills have been upped. So or reduced or whichever way they're supposed to go to make them better.
Made better.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, there also have been some tunings, such as primary ammo weapons, which, as mentioned before, those weapons, hand cannons and stuff, they have increased the precision. Wow. They have increased the precision damage output of primary ammo weapons and have increased in-air accuracy. And in PvE, they have decreased body shot damage. So, I don't know why, but yeah, they have. I mean, whatever. Special ammo weapons. They have reduced the damage output of special ammo weapons, but they have increased the damage of trace rifles. And trace rifles now disintegrate defeated enemies. So here's what this means. For PvP, absolutely nothing that I've seen. Fusion rifles are a little weird to wield now. They don't feel as strong because I think the time to kill changes or their damage reduction may have actually affected most of their bolts to kill. Because I was sworn that Prolium that Koala wanted to use was supposed to be a 4-bolt kill. Mm-hmm. Well, now I think it's a 5. At its fastest, I think. No, it's 6 actually, with liquid coils. So yeah, because I thought it was supposed to be a 4 or 5 bolt kill with liquid coils, but now it's apparently 6. So that's no bueno there anymore. I mean, 6 just feels awful, but there's no 4 bolt kills anymore. There's only 5s and 6 and 7s. Oh, Telesto's a 4 bolt. That's right. So yeah. So as of right now, yes, Telesto is the besto.
It's a party in the glass, baby.
Yeah, I mean, right now it is the besto for fusion rifles, because it is the only 4-bolt kill, and it could do so at range. And if you're at extreme range, it'll still be a 5-bolt kill with the 700, a 7 point or 0.78 second charge time, which is one of the faster-ish, not super fast, but it's midline. So yeah, that's because I actually tried a fusion because I ended up getting a Prolium because Mars was the flashpoint, and I noticed Anna was selling the Prolium, so I finally picked one up, of course, after the weapon slot changes. But yeah, it just did not feel good. I'm like, this is, but yeah, so yeah, the damage reduction definitely I feel affects the fusion rifles. They don't feel quite as dumb as they did. But shotguns and snipers, of course, you still have to be within a decent range to get, or your proper ranges to get your one-hit kills. But they didn't feel overly weird to me. Early shotguns did, because I was still putting in work with Retrofuturist.
Yeah, I mean, there's still feels decent. I mean,
you probably need to be a little closer than before, because if they have dropped the damage too much, but probably not by too much, I would assume.
Yeah, seeing all the angry people talking about the shotgun apes returning to Destiny, just shoot
I know, already the complaints, shotguns are too powerful. It's like, you wanted to this diverse, you wanted special weapons to be special again. You wanted your shotguns to return. This is what you get. Mm-hmm. You get me in your face with a Retrofuturist more often because I didn't bother with power ammo a lot. But guess what? I almost always have special now.
You know what you always have? Primary.
That's true too. I use it
all the time.
And here's the thing, because I was in D2, I was really searching for that, that mixed range loadout. Back with the old weapon system, right? So, of course, I liked longer range weapons, like pulse rifles normally, because they were more of a diverse range weapon. And then, a sidearm or an SMG, because I wanted that mid-range and close range. Which, as I realized, was my D1 loadout. Pulse rifle, shotgun, and, rocket launcher. pulse rifle for your variable range, and then shotgun for your up close and personal engagements. That's all I was missing in D2. And guess what? I'm using it now. Guess what? A lot of other people are too, because my God, I have to relearn the caution of actually using a shotgun when everyone has a shotgun available.
Whoever pulls the trigger first.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like the thing I'm out of practice with, because, you know, again, with the old weapon system, if you have a shotgun, that means you pulled, you know, power. That means most other people don't have a shotgun. So it's easy, like, to get in that comfort zone. It's like, okay, now I have shotgun ammo, so now I could just, like, go crazy, like, rush up to people pretty much without much consequence. Not anymore. There is consequence. Because yeah, there's been many a time you like turn a corner, it's like, gotcha. Oh nope, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
All
yeah,
right,
we got each other.
Fine. I'll take it. Still haven't had like a below 1.3 efficiency though in the few games I did play, so I feel good about that. Anyhow, weapon changes. Oh yeah. Let's see. Heavy ammo weapons, grenade launchers, increased damage and blast radius. These are drum-fed grenade launchers. So yes, more damage and blast radius. Linear fusion rifles have had increased damage, reduced time to charge and fire, and reduced aim assist. So there's that. They're not quite as sticky.
No, but they're still good though.
Oh my God, man! It's almost like best thing to use for PvE damage too. Let me tell you what. I get a fusion. What you call it in there? Anyhow, swords. They have increased ammo. Because God knows that's what they needed, Bungie. More ammo. Thanks. I felt before like maybe they could have kept that the same and swords would have still been okay. But no. Bungie says here's more sword ammo.
Mm-hmm. You get ammo and you get ammo.
And increased damage mitigation when guarding. Meaning you take less. Sword takes more, I guess? I don't know. Really.
Is the sword taking the damage? Yeah.
I guess that's what it does anyway, and it just consumes ammo to take the damage. And I guess it now takes more damage to consume less ammo to protect you better? I don't know. Experts, get in touch with me, because, you know, so many people listen to us. But we love you all that do. Don't get me wrong. That's not sarcasm to the people that... I'm just going to shut up and move on. Before I dig a hole. So exotics. Some exotic weapons have been tweaked. To fill their weapon slot, I guess. Sleeper Simulant. They fixed the issue where charge time was not displayed properly on the weapon. They have increased the magazine size, but they have reduced base damage. And I'm wondering if they did that because they increased linear fusion rifle damage as a whole. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why, since they got a boost, so they had to kind of take Sleeper down, like an equivalent amount. Because Sleeper on its own does the same amount of damage as a normal fusion or linear fusion rifle if you're just hitting it with the one beam. Sleeper's big thing is with the ricochets. Yeah. You do like a crap ton of damage if you get your ricochets right. So yeah. See, Borealis, the bonus damage after breaking a shield is increased on precision hit, but still grants bonus body or damage on body shots. So it's going to be apparently even more lethal after you break a shield. If you can hit your headshot. Let me specify that one. This one was a little, I guess, controversial, but the fact that Prometheus Lens no longer generates special ammo on kill. Now, they didn't change this a lot, because Prometheus Lens will still actually pull ammo into the magazine when you get a kill. It just doesn't generate it. It now pulls it from the magazine. So you can run out of ammo by continually firing. That's all.
That's it.
I mean, that's it, really. That's the only change. And let me tell you, it actually does a holy crap ton of damage in PvE right now. Like, sweet Jesus, it is good. And freaking Cold Heart. My God, those damage increases. Ah. It's like, I mean, I didn't talk about it, but in PvP, I mean, Prometheus is a 0.8 and Cold Heart is a 0.73. The 0.8 is laser tag. That was its laser tag time to kill, I think, roughly.
Close.
Very close. Super close. Because it was like a 0.7 or 0.8 for laser tag. Something like that. But yeah, holy God. There have been perk changes. You know what? I'm not talking about these. This is a freaking lot. God, a couple good ones are opening shot. Now has increased fall off range. So basically, opening shot gives you a little more range on your opening shot. So there's that. And triple tap now grants ammo directly to the magazine. It no longer pulls from reserves. So those are, like, I think, the really good changes. And then kind of the important ones, I feel, in all these perk changes. Mods 2.0, we talked about them. They're coming the 4th. Moving on. Abilities, we talked about the grenades. A lot of them are doing a lot more damage. Not really a lot more, but noticeably more.
Yeah.
Magnetic grenades are so fun, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I actually use them in PvE, so I don't know how fun they are in PvP. But they are so fun. Because, like, you tag a group of enemies, like, that first explosion goes off, and then maybe they scatter. But you, like, see, like, this weird, like, you know, the purple energy, like, going back into them, and they just, like, re-explode, just where they stand. It's hilarious to watch, and it's great. It's fun. It is fantastic. Let's see. Hunters. We talked about the marksman dodge. Increased duration of all versions of Golden Gun. I have not tried Night Stalker to see how the tether is. I haven't even been tethered. So, nobody's... The PvP games I played, nobody was really using tether.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, not that I feel. Have you come across it?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
In a couple of games I've played, they were there was a tether. I think I don't want to say every game. That's, you know, that could be a busterism. But I mean, if it was one guy tethering, he was tethering like a motherfucker. Let's put it that way.
Wow. All right then. Let's see here. Rally Barricade we talked about. Striker with terminal velocity enabled, the opening Fist of Havoc Slam no longer leaves a lingering damage area. Lowered the health threshold for triggering knockouts so that it triggers sooner to keep up with PvP lethality changes. And increased the lunge range of Fists of Havoc melee attack. Sol Invictus will now trigger on burn kills for Sunbreaker. Sentinel. Oh my sweet Jesus. Increased Ward of Dawn health significantly. Oh. And it was significant.
Oh yeah.
My God. I unloaded at least 5 shots of a 6-shooter into a bubble and it did not pop. I am like 80% sure that happened.
No, you're right.
I could have, I'm just saying, I could have like hit something because it was a weird angle on Bannerfall because they were capturing like a point, and I was at like a doorway, like going from like spawn outside and looking at like I think A point because I think that's in the close corner. So maybe there could have been some weirdness in like hit detection.
Oh, okay. Like a little bit of geometry got in the way?
Possibly, but I'm almost certain 5 of my shots connected and did nothing to that bubble.
Yeah, while playing Strikes, I dropped a bubble during the boss, and I was like, why's my bubble still up?
Yeah, I mean, if this thing can no longer be popped by Golden Gun, Ward of Dawn's the way to go, dude. Like, oh my god. Because that was its weakness, is the fact that it could be popped. If nothing could really pop it now, pop it all day. In the words of Snoop Dogg, pop it like it's hot. Or was it drop it?
It was drop it. But it's still applicable, because you dropped a bubble. So
Fair enough.
I get it.
References.
Right.
Not my strong suit.
You made that reference and I cringed.
Sorry, but...
I was like, wrong!
It happens.
No.
No. I corrected myself, though. I caught it.
Yeah, you did.
Let's see. Increase the amount of health provided by the Ward of Dawn Overshield. So, yeah, the armor is a little better. Let's see. Sentinel Shield Super. Let me tell you about this one now. Actually, no, this wasn't the one. Anyway, increase shield throw projectile speed. Nice. Shield throw no longer loses damage after bouncing or ricocheting off targets.
Thank you for that.
Faster attack animations for grounded melee attacks. And increase Sentinel super damage in PvE. I didn't see that. I personally didn't see that. A huge change in that. It still does a pretty good crap ton of damage. But I didn't see like an incredible buff to that. Mm-hmm. Not like I was hoping for. I'll say that. It still does a lot of damage, so it's still not a bad idea. It's just... Or maybe because the aerial combos were kind of like the way to go for damage, so I'm wondering if that's different now. Because I was going more aerial than, like, grounded. But, yeah, like I said, it's me.
I'm about to say, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't noticed it killing any faster.
Yeah, like I said, neither have I really. It still does a good amount of damage. But it's not like a noticeable increase if they did. Mm-hmm. Or I'm not saying if they, but you know, I'm just saying. It's not noticeable. It's not super noticeable. If that wasn't... If they didn't have that little line in this patch note...
You wouldn't have known.
I know, right? I would not. Let's see. Warlocks. Increased healing rift effectiveness. Empowering rift increases precision damage. Blah, blah, blah. Stormcaller. Increased the PvP damage of Storm Trance. And increased Arc Soul's projectile speed. There are no confirmation... Or I guess this was the confirmation. Because someone asked if PvE was also increased. But I have not heard the confirmation on that. It didn't, again, I think I used Stormcaller for a little bit, and I didn't notice a huge change there in PvE, which is unfortunate, because I feel that's where it really needs its buff. Just a little bit, not a lot. This one. Dawnblade. Increase Dawnblade projectile speed and base tracking strength. I was getting wrecked by so many Dawnblades. Because the timing is so different now. Like, I would try and jump, but before I could really, like, get, the old pattern going, dead. Sweet Christ, I'd see him coming, it's like, okay, this is where I jump and, like, start juking him. Nope, I'm dead. Crap. They're so hard to fight against right now.
Yeah.
This way, I'll learn, but... Christ. Let's see. Voidwalk significantly reduce the length of time that Blink disables your radar and HUD. Okay. Here's an interesting thing now. Chaos Accelerant no longer costs super energy to use? Now, wait a minute.
Chaos Accelerant is the one that charges up your grenades, yeah?
That's what I'm thinking. And I didn't try this, so... But yeah, so that's just free now? You just have to basically wait the charge time. As long as you have a grenade up, you can have like a chaos grenade at any time you want.
Stop trying to make Warlocks a thing, Bungie.
That's strong, man. Because some of those changes, like damage and stuff, oh my god.
Also, I say that with a smile, and knowing that my second the class I played second most is a Warlock, so don't get angry don't at me, Warlocks.
And they increase the damage bonus granted by Chaos Accelerant for each Voidwalker grenade. Excuse me? So not only is it free, minus charge time, it's even better. Are you kidding me, Bungie? I'm definitely going to have to use that Chaos Accelerant more often.
For sure.
I've actually never used it because it costs super energy.
Really?
Yeah, I've never used it. I know what they do. I just don't care because I wanted my super energy.
Dude, I use it all the time with scatter nades.
I'm definitely going to now because holy Christ, is free. Shit. But of course, that's probably my mindset. Might be a little more of a majority mindset. Mm-hmm. If this is the change they made, they're probably wanting to make the chaos grenades like more attractive to use. Because, like I said, that works for me. Make it not cost super energy and be even better. I'm good with that. This message is approved. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that a lot more often if I remember. No guarantees.
It's going to take somebody going, I remember Chaos Accelerant? Oh, yeah!
Crap! Gotcha. Because Devourer is still going to be strong. Let's see. PvE changes, blah, blah, blah. Daily Heroic Story playlist. I didn't see that playlist. Is it a playlist?
The Heroic Story?
Yeah.
That is... I think it's like in the strike area. There's also a...
I also was not looking for it, so...
There's also the Daily Heroic Adventure, too, that drops gear.
Yeah, but you get that at the planet. Yeah. That's your planetary NPC.
Yeah.
Which is now also where you go when you finish a Flashpoint.
Because Kay's not in the tower anymore.
Yeah. He went to investigate a disturbance in the Prison of Elders. Let's all wish him a speedy return. Anyhow. Let's see.
How's your sister, Des? How's your sister? That was the greatest line ever.
Oh my god. Best freaking... Oh lord. Yeah. Moving on. Destination: wanted escapees from the Prison of Elders now roam the open world. I have not played D2 enough to actually see them.
Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
How have I not seen them?
Like in strikes, it like when they come up, they say a wanted prisoner is escaping, and if you look around, the yellow bar just says it says like wanted basically. And I mean they don't drop any loot, they don't drop any gear. It's just like another yellow bar. So you're making it harder for me to kill things.
Fantastic.
It's a nice little touch.
Yeah. So strikes are changing. Nightfall's changed. We've talked about those. Raids. The revive mechanics on the raids are changing. Not talking about that yet. Why? Because we got 3 more days until Forsaken drops. 10 days. Yeah, 13 days until we have to worry about that. We'll cover that when it's... Because I really don't 100% get it, per se. So, like I said, we'll talk about that later. And if you get it, explain it to me in the Discord a little bit. See if I can... Yeah, we'll have a talk there. But yeah, because it's weird. I don't want to try and explain it and only half get it and be like some people with the weapon slot changes that thought that energy weapons would be able to go into either of your slots. Guess what? That's not how it happened. But anywho, even though that's how a lot of people would have understood it, that's kind of how I understood it too. But not how it happened. Anyhow, items and economy changes. I'm not reading these.
Thank you for not.
Yeah, this is a lot. I'm sorry. Also, it's a lot of stuff we've already talked about. A lot. Most of this is. Also, you now have 500 slots in your vault. Congratulations. Also, visit Rahul. Yes, he's a douchebag. But I am now a shaderless guardian. It took me about 30 minutes, roughly, maybe 45 minutes. But I have deleted all of my shaders. Every last one. It gave me like nearly 80,000 glimmer. It gave me like an extra 2,000-ish, maybe 1,500 legendary shards. And it gave me like, where do I see that? My dust. Where's my stuff? Oh, it doesn't actually track the dust in dim.
Oh, no, I was about to say.
But probably another like 2, 3, maybe 4,000, like bright dust, maybe.
Wow.
Maybe, yeah. Like that's highballing, but it's definitely at least 2. I wanted to say 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 might be highballing, maybe a little closer to 3, but somewhere between 2 and 3 for sure. But yeah, but like I said, I have absolutely 0 shaders now. Entirely. I don't keep shaders now. Why? Because once collections come, I'll be able to pick and choose my shaders that I want to use whenever. So I'm keeping absolutely no shaders on me. Xur is around.
He's in the EDZ. Thank you, Golf, for the great meme of Xur. I'm in the EDZ, bitches.
What, at Whispering Cove?
Yeah.
I believe. But yeah, also, Gorilla Golf may have accepted the challenge of keeping that meme going in our Discord. Please, sir, do. Please. Because that would be fantastic. Yeah, K6 has left the tower to get disturbances in the reef. Anyway, a bunch of other changes, like the director has changed. Your world quests, exotic quests, crap like that is now in your pursuits tab. What does that mean? If it was on the world map, it's not on the world map anymore. It's literally a bounty in your pursuits tab. Literally. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of annoying, because that means now every annoying like marker I had on the map, because I did not do any of the extra quests on my Titan or Warlock, because I already did them once. So I do them twice. Or let alone twice, let alone 3 times. But so yeah, so now all of those quests are in my pursuits tab. Exotic quests are now have the proper like yellow gold background, blah blah blah. Weapon slot changes, weapon tooltips now display ammo types. Talked about those. Subclass screen. The path name is now being displayed along the bottom of the character art, so you always know what path you're using. Collections, triumphs, they're coming September 4th. Tooltips, your perk, whatever it says is changing, because now it doesn't give a description. It just gives the name of whatever mod and/or perks your weapon has active. God, that's the 2.0 patch notes. Jesus. And now, the TWAB. Thankfully, is light. The Destiny 2 Forsaken launch trailer is out. Spoiler alert. Don't watch it if you don't want to be spoiled. Also, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. That trailer is amazing.
It's fucking good. I wanted to not watch it, thinking like, oh, I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to get surprised. And I was like, nah, just watch it. And giggled.
Yeah, that last line from Cade is...
Cade.
Perfect.
It's Cade.
I mean, it wasn't even overly funny.
Nope.
Yes, it is funny. It is the smart aleck thing to say, so it does fit Cade, but it's not the overly humorous, because it's also a massive burn. Like, massive. Any last words? How's your sister? Oh!
Also, if you really wanted to, we could break that trailer down, because I got some... Me and Gorilla Golf have some theories. Whew.
I don't care. I mean, not that I don't care about y'all's theories. It's just... I mean, it's 3 days.
Yeah.
And we're going to be diving right in.
Yeah, if it was like 3 months from now, it'd be a different story.
Yeah. If it was anything more than a week, I might actually indulge my own theories, but
yeah, I can
my brain has literally shut off from theories. I can't come up with theories because it's like I'm unwilling. It's like it's 3 days. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, it's not really theories. It's just like we were hype about scenes.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't really
sure.
theory crafty. It was more like, yo, did you see that? No, I didn't see it. Watch it again. Oh shit, I saw it. Like, yeah, that's more what it was.
There's a lot
theory wasn't a good word, I should say.
Oh, you mean like the Gjallarhorn reticle?
Yeah, like the Gjallarhorn reticle or the Shard of the Traveler Aldrin was holding.
Oh yeah, the Aldrin. That.
Or the weird.
I got super hype about that shard because it's like, what is he doing?
Mm-hmm. Or the weird
why?
solve flash that he had of her touching him.
I know, right?
Oh, it's very Game of Thronesy.
I know, right? It's But anyhow, Bungie has given us. Oh yeah, spoilers are over, so that's the thing. Anyhow, they have given us a post-launch content roadmap for Forsaken. What does this cover? Everything, practically. Let's see, August 28th, we're past that. September 1st, that's now. September 4th, we know what's coming. September 14th, Raid, Last Wish. September 18th, Iron Banner is returning. September 25th, new Crucible mode, Breakout, and new Crucible maps are live.
Yes.
Holy crap, they're giving us like 21 days of this before they give us the new Crucible stuff?
Yes.
Like, wow. October, I'm super hyped for this. Festival of the Lost returns.
I am too.
Twist.
I am too, buddy.
Oh my god, finally. And more, including weekly playlist updates, the evolution of the Dreaming City, and additional surprises. All right. So they're really also like pushing the season thing. Because there will be free seasonable. Mm-hmm. Get you some Lowrys and throw it on that. Anyway, free seasonal updates that will be available to all Destiny 2 players. And then, seemingly corresponding with that, will be an annual pass release. So the first free seasonal update is the Season of the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
Machine guns come back.
Yes!
I'm kind of sad. Because they're going to be OP. They were in D1. I mean, it was the smart choice. It was, other than Truth, any MG was like the smart choice, to be honest, because you had like higher kill potential per clip. Magazine, sorry, but yeah. So I'm not super sad. It's just your boy is going to be running an MG a lot. Yeah. And yes, the term heavy machine guns, which I mean, it's perpetual. Because apparently Hamrick, back in D1, named them that. It's just the heavy part, I guess, was redundant because it was the heavy slot. So they just called them MGs.
Yeah.
But the devs always called them heavy machine guns. And that's why, because they are the heavy machine guns. Why? Because your guy has superpowers. So he's carrying the weapon that's usually nowadays mounted on a vehicle. Those are heavy machine guns, by the way.
Yes.
And for those of you weirdos actually asking, well, why do they ever start calling them light machine guns? Those are infantry carried machine guns. Lessons that I do know from Raven. Because, like I said, I do know that one. LMGs are man-portable.
240 Golf.
Don't know that one, sorry.
It's the Saw.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know a lot. Like I said, my knowledge stopped at the fact that LMGs are infantry carried, HMGs are vehicle mounted.
Yes.
That's all I know. And they look amazing when they're fired because, hail of bullets and whatnot.
When you have to kill everything heavy, when you have to kill a little bit of things accurately, light.
Yeah. New weapons are coming, new Crucible content, Iron Banner, gameplay updates, and seasonal ranks. The event will be The Dawning, so that actually gives us a time frame of when that's coming also. The annual pass, Black Armory. Discover weapons of light and fury. Add the Black Armory's treasure to your legend. Also, the picture of a frame?
Right, yes, that looks like a frame to me.
Yeah. I mean, it actually looks a little advanced to be a frame. It almost looks like an exo, but it doesn't look advanced enough to be an exo, you know?
Let's say a lot of people are saying that might be the Exo Stranger.
I mean, it could be, but I'm saying it just looks... It looks like it's in between. Like, almost like a prototype exo, you know?
Yeah, like one of the first?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Black Armory is the Stone Crypt Keep. Stone Keep? Stone
Deep,
Crypt Keep?
Stone Crypt.
Deep Stone... Whatever. That word that got forgotten for a little while. Anyway, access to the Black Armory. New Forges of the Chain activity. Sounds like a escalation protocol, right? Or, not escalation,
Forge.
Yeah, Archon's Forge. There we go.
Forge.
New raid layer, new exotics, new legendaries, new triumphs and collections, and bonus rewards. Ooh. Oh yeah, and that's in December of 2018. So actually, they literally give us a time frame, not just by event, but also a literal time frame. I forgot about that because this is roadmap. Spring of 2019, Season of the Drifter.
Bow!
New weapons, new Crucible content, Iron Banner, gameplay updates, and seasonal ranks. Annual pass content, Joker's Wild. Gambit was only the beginning, and the Drifter is ready to deal you another deadly hand. Ugh, this has me super stoked. New activity experience, Gambit evolves. How? How, Sway?
Yeah.
New exotics.
6v6? 6v6 Gambit?
New triumphs and collections and bonus rewards. Also, I'm not going to talk about it, but Drifter is going to be a very interesting character because there's a lot of lore released in the API that may or may not be time contextual, and I've read a lot of it because Anonpig was tossing it out. I read a lot of it, and like I said, I'm not going to say because of spoilery stuff and such, but oh my god, Drifter is going to be an interesting character, I hope.
Doesn't he have a rock attached to his ship?
I don't know. But,
I don't know.
He's things.
The best is, I don't know.
And then in summer of 2019, the free seasonal update, Season of the Redacted. No, it's not actually redacted, but it is actually redacted. New weapons, new Crucible content, Iron Banner gameplay updates, and seasonal rank with a to-be-announced event. Mm-hmm. Which is weird, because wouldn't that be Solstice? I guess they're evolving, changing Solstice somehow?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, Bungie. Also, no mention of... Didn't we have another... No, we didn't have... Yeah, we did have Crimson Days, right? No?
No.
Yes?
No, we did not.
Okay.
No mention of Crimson Days, right?
Yeah, so... But wait, we had the Dawning. What were the other events that D2 had? Because I know it was Dawning, I know it was Solstice.
Dawning, Solstice...
I want to say there was another one.
Dawning, Solstice, Festival?
No, Festival didn't drop. This would be our first D2 festival, coming in Forsaken.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I think we've only had the two, right?
I guess so. Huh.
Weird,
yeah. That's super, super weird. Because we had quick. It's of course not really working, but yeah, we'll come back to that one because I guess. But so I guess in spring, there's going to be a to be announced event. Yay! I mean, I guess it could be Crimson Days again. I guess
it could be, or it could be something completely new.
It could. It also could. It's going to bug me, though, not knowing what that event could be.
Mission accomplished, Bungie.
I know, right? Oh, God. And there goes my browser. But I think that was it for Season of the Redacted. And I swear, as soon as I can read this thing, because, my God, Chrome. Oh, I love you.
But I hate you. But I love you.
Technology. Anywho, this Gambit. I have to scroll down because I was trying. There we go. Penumbra. The last annual pass content. Only the brave will learn what lurks in the shadow. Only the strong will survive its teeth. So interestingly, though, they give us a clear, like I said, they give us this image of an EXO for Black Armory. Joker's Wild is the Gambit logo. And we'll be, covering the Drifter. Penumbra shows a Leviathan fire? Brazier? New activity experience, a new raid layer, new exotics, new legendaries, new triumphs and collections, and bonus rewards yet again. So that's the roadmap. And that's really it. Bungie's going to be at PAX West. They're also going to be DragonCon? Yeah. No, somebody else. I don't know. They're also going to be somewhere else. Bungie's security response team is getting heftier. That's like all that is. Pardon our dust because, things are getting weird. Destiny player support report. Yeah, things are getting weird. Known issues, go there to read them if you're having issues because, there's
going to be some issues.
Yeah. But that's it. That is it. So there's weird things going on right now, but that's because we have a 2.0 update with things that aren't fully implemented yet. So deal with it. Because a lot of these problems are going to be fixed once 2.0.0.1 or 2.0.1, whichever the next one.
The big drop, the content.
Well, the content drop's already in game.
Yeah, when the day it drops, rather.
2.0. Yeah, 2.0.1 is just going to be like literally a bug fix patch that also tells the game, hey, activate the rest of this crap. Like, if you have Forsaken, it's already preloaded. It's already downloaded onto your system. And, like I said, 2.0 is also, like, the change to basically, like, support that, basically. So, yeah. Okay, so, here's that. Then timed events. Okay, I didn't. Festival of the Lost, Queen's Wrath, it doesn't. Spare Racing League, because that was, the Dawning, Iron Banner, Trials, Festival, Crimson Days. Yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So Festival, the Solstice was new. Festival's coming back. But so it was just the Dawning. But I want to say we had something. I'm almost wanting to say Crimson Days was in D2. But like I said, I can't say that beyond shadow of a doubt. Again, someone help my memory. Because it's awful.
I know doubles was doubles is a thing.
I know but I thought it was like Crimson Doubles again, possibly. Like I could be wrong.
I've had a lot of concussions, so I could have forgotten. So sure, well we'll say it is until proven otherwise, and someone will say otherwise.
Ooh, wait, Destiny 2 live events, maybe that'll help.
Now I'm actually concerned that we forgot Crimson Doubles.
I know, right? Because
No, there was Crimson Days because remember the debacle about pay to
win? Yeah, I could see that's what.
Okay. There we go, Buster. Way to remember things, yeah.
No, that's this week at Bungie. Yeah, because I could have sworn there was like Crimson Engrams.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. And everybody got pissy and bitchy about it.
Yeah, because there was Dawn Engrams, Crimson Engram. Yeah, and then Solstice was next. So yeah. We only had 3. Okay, good. Whew. God. So apparently, I guess
that was before they added that when you get a rank up engram, you get the event engram as well. There we go. All right.
So yeah, there we go. We got it now.
We workshopped that motherfucker out, didn't we?
So yeah, that's this week in Bungie, which is definitely a week. Let me tell you what. Holy crap. Lots of interesting things, lots of things to get used to again. But all in all, I think there's some good changes.
Yeah.
All in all, I mean, I feel pretty about these changes. Things definitely feel like really out of whack in the Crucible right now. But not really out of whack. It's just, I mean, it's different.
I
mean, but yet it's still the same, because if you have anything left of that D1 mentality, you're going to do good.
Also, maybe what I've been having a lot of fun with, having a ton of fun with the sweet business in the Crucible.
Understandable.
Spin it up and just get going. Oh, man. Ugh.
Because, I mean, yeah, because once spun up, at its max rate of fire, it's actually a 0.6, which is super good.
Yeah. Just pull the trigger. That's all I do.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm just having fun in PvP anymore. It's all about that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely a little more fun. It's still fast. But still, like I said, I wasn't sure about making it similar, the D1 similarities again. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I still stand by the fact that D2 has a much better base, and this is way more fun still. Yeah, guess what? Shoulder charges are back, but guess what? They're still not D1 shoulder charges.
Nope.
Because they cost your melee. And that's one of the changes I wanted. I wanted shoulder charges to either not be one hit or cost your melee. And like I said, D2 was overkill on that, I thought. I went with it, but I still thought it was overkill. But now that it's still your melee attack, I'm still fine with it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I mean, I'm still good with, I might get one hit by shoulder charge. But unless you're wearing the Skull Fort, I think, then yeah, you're not getting it back for a little bit, at least. So, oh god. Also, one thing we do need to talk about is the mishap with the flashpoint. I say mishap because Bungie pretty much admitted this is a mishap. At least Mars Flashpoint gives you Forsaken gear.
Yeah.
And all of my drops were armor pieces. Yay. But these armor perks, man. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, some of these armor perks sound so good. And I do mean so good. Let's see if I can find it on the dim here. So, some of this is I'm definitely going to be spoiling. If you don't want to be spoiled on armor perks, then skip ahead a little bit. But, anywho. But, so some of these perks, like I said, for my Hunter's Arms, Impact Induction is coming back, which is causing damage with a melee attack, reduces your grenade cooldown. Yeah. Momentum Transfer, causing damage with a grenade, reduces your melee cooldown, and you can choose between those two. And then there's Fusion Rifle Scavenger. Fusion Rifle gets bonus reserves when you pick up special ammo. I think this literally translates to you pick up more ammo. Because I've noticed some people saying, well, normally when I pick up this brick, it's like this, but now it's double that.
Yeah, so, when you have it on and you pick up in PvP, instead of 2, I got 4 for my Fusion Rifle. So yeah, it's double.
Okay. So we have weapon scavengers, which, like I said, increases the amount of ammo you get. Let's see, what was it from our Warlock? I think it was chest piece from a Warlock. Which has unflinching perks, such as Grenade Launcher or Linear Fusion Aim, which means it reduces flinching from incoming fire while aiming this specific class of weapon. Very nice. And once again, these are reserves. These are reserve perks, which increases the amount of ammo you can carry for this is bow or scout rifle. I like that. And then for my Titan, it was legs. These are going to be the most interesting, like, perks, I feel.
The leg perks?
Yeah, I think. Because it's... I mean, I don't know if it's just, just on the legs or not, but this actually made me quite happy when I saw it. One of them, anyway. But apparently there's going to be weapon dexterity perks on armor, which is faster ready and stow speed. This one in particular is sniper rifle, but still, the fact that we're gonna have armor perks that basically give us quick draw for very specific weapons, I dig that.
Yeah. And
then the bomber, reduced grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Oh God, yes. It's like, yes, it's basically just like, the grenade and melee thing again, but still, I mean, great. And then hand cannon scavenger on the legs. But these legs came with a special ammo finder perk. Increases the drop chance of special ammo on kill. I like it.
Ooh. Man.
Yeah, I like it. I like these perks. Like, these armor perks they seem like a lot of them, yes, are returning from D1, and they weren't bad. But these additions, man, I like it. I like it.
I think I got Asset to Ashes on one of my drops.
Asset to Ashes?
Yeah, grenade kills grant extra
class ability?
Yeah, I thought it was super, but it might be class ability.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Asset to Ashes is a super. Oh, yeah. God, I forgot all about those.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Like, extra super energy from, like, grenade, melee, and kill. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. I forgot about those. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, these are coming back, and then, like I said, the dexterity perks, the scavenger perks, like, oh my God, it's actually going to make armor matter, I feel. Like, for sure. You're definitely going to be hunting for that specific armor drop. Mm-hmm. Which means D2 is going to be way less about fashion. You're going to see me in some absolutely hideous get-ups.
Yeah.
Just because it's the perks I want. Because I'm not the person... I think Gorilla Golf, like, a while back, posted, like, this meme of, like, this dude. I mean, the picture was, like, this dude in this LARP armor, or cosplay armor or whatever. However you want to look at it. But it was using, like, a My Little Pony shield. And it's like, when the drop you just got doesn't match, but its stats are too good to pass up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me.
I felt that in my soul.
That's me. Like, I would do that because I'm less about fashion. I'm more about function. If it's like a strong advantage over what I think looks good, I'm still going to use it. Like, a part of me is going to die on the inside, but I'm still going to use it.
Like I say all the time, I can throw a shader on it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. So you're going to see me in some hideous stuff. Like, I'm not going to be matching nearly as much. But yeah, I like that, though. I like the fact that I can basically say that, Like, this is the first time, I guess, since, like, Rise of Iron D1 that I've really not... Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever cared about D1 armor past vanilla because of, like, the old system. Yeah, in fact, when your level was tied to your armor.
Yeah.
I think that was the only time I cared about armor in D1, I think. Other than certain raid pieces, but that was for the raid. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think this is a really good thing. Really good, I feel. I do. Also, legendary mods can be safely dismantled, your current legendary mods can be safely dismantled right now for the mod components. Because apparently those mod components are what's going to be used for the D2 mods 2.0 system. Yeah, all of your legendary mods, or basically all of your mods, can be safely dismantled before Forsaken drops, which is the next thing I'm about to do. Mm-hmm. When I say about to do, I mean actually literally right now. I'm about to dismantle a bunch of mods. Because I'm not putting them in weapons anymore. I just started collecting them. Because I thought they were going to have a special, like, new mod, like, currency. But I guess they're just using mod components. And carrying mod components over. Which, it's a smart idea, it's just, I wasn't sure beforehand.
Yeah, you
don't want
to shoot yourself in the dick.
Exactly. But there has been word out that you can right now safely dismantle your mods right now. So... there is that. So beyond that, holy crap. Jesus, all of that information. Like I said, I thought it was just going to be a simple little thing, because it's not a heavy TWAB this week. We're going to be fine. We're going to struggle to find things to talk about.
Patch notes.
Patch notes for 2.0.
I mean, we don't ever struggle for things to talk about.
Not really. I mean, I say that like...
Destiny-centric things, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Destiny thing might be over a little sooner, and quote-unquote struggle just means me and Buster gets to talk about what after for a little bit longer.
Yeah. That means you'll get your spoiler, you'll get your Paladins warning a little bit earlier.
But all in all, I really like these system changes for 2.0. Like, I feel they're all really good. They're definitely steps in the right direction. And let me tell you, I think I understand why they increased Banshee's gunsmith materials to get a package from him. Because the replacement tokens with destination materials, anything that used to give you tokens now gives you destination materials in 4s. So instead of getting one token, let's say like Flashpoint bosses, right?
Yeah.
They usually drop 3 individual token drops. Those individual token drops are now stacks of 4 destination materials. But here's the thing. It still takes just as much time or just as many destination materials to get a rank up as before. They did not increase that. So still going to be, something like 100 destination materials? Because a stack of 10 gives you roughly 10-ish% of a bar. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to guess it's 100 destination materials to get a rank up. That's my guess. I cannot say for certain, but I can actually fly to Mars and find out right now and sacrifice these destination materials. I just realized that. So yeah, actually give me a couple minutes and I'll actually find that out like right now, roughly. Because I actually have a fresh engram at Mars and 152 destination materials there. So, but anywho, because I was about to go into the fact that I still have a crap ton of tokens that I am still sitting on for when Forsaken does drop, so that way I can get some kind of head start on these random roll gears.
Yeah, so they're crushing token. I guess the way it is, tokens will still be useful.
You can still use them,
but they're not going to drop anymore.
Exactly, they're basically extinct.
Yeah.
They're not going to come from anything else anymore. But even after Forsaken, you can still use the tokens in your inventory. Because the only tokens that have or will be removed from your inventory are Vanguard research tokens. Those will be gone entirely. Like, they will not be in your inventory, even though right now I have them in inventory, so I'm guessing that's going to happen the 4th. I have 6 of them still.
That's the one from Ikora?
Yeah, that's Ikora's, because they're getting rid of that entire system.
Yeah, okay. I'm sitting on about 200 Vanguard from, like, strikes and stuff, and I'm like...
Oh, yeah, and the Vanguard and Crucible tokens are still going to be a thing. Yeah. Those aren't changing whatever, which is good. You don't need... Like, if there's going to be a supply, like, a quick supply of guns and weapons, that should be Vanguard and Crucible, to be honest.
A quick, like, refill drop.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I have about 10-ish%. So that's tokens. Can I... All right, let me see if I can get like an exact bar going here. Ooh, perfect. So I'm like 1 or 2 tokens away right now. Where's my... All right, so yeah, I'm figuring this out for science for you guys real fast, live.
I'm doing it live.
So let's transfer over 92, yeah? That should leave 1 in my inventory. Perfect. And that's just enough to get a rank up and have like a fresh bar. Oh, hey, look, it's a Prolium drop from a... It's that fusion rifle. Thanks. All right, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, about 80. So it's a little under 100 destination materials. Ooh, and Agrana. Nice. I was actually wanting that pulse rifle again. Yeah, random. Talk about random things. So yeah, roughly about 80. So not quite 100, but still way heftier than like what 30 tokens.
Yeah, 30 and then 20. I think some 20 as well.
Well, the Vanguard and Crucible are like 20, and like faction rallies are 20, but the planetary people are like 30-ish.
Yeah. Jeez.
But yeah, so it's like 80 materials, which, to be honest, considering everything on a planet drops destination materials, it's not going to be that harsh of a grind, I don't feel. I mean, it's still more of a grind. Like, don't get me wrong there. It's still more of a grind. It's just not as harsh as I fear, I think. Slash hope.
And they're easier to get to.
They are. And like I said, everything that used to give planetary materials, or tokens, now gives materials. So yeah, that's like not... Like I said, really, it's not harsh at all.
No.
Because... It seems that way, but like I said, everything that used to give you 1 or 2 tokens now gives a stack of 4 materials, which sucks the most on public events, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Because you used to get 2 tokens, but now you only get 4 materials. I kind of wish it would be 8, but you know, it's basically the token drops that got changed to like 4 materials. Because like I said, the extra bosses will basically give you like 12 tokens. Or 12 planetary materials, because it's like 3 drops of 4. That is 12. Yeah, that's 12. Checking my math. I said that a little too fast to check on my head.
3 drops is 4.
Exactly. But yeah, so there is that. And so yeah, about 80-ish. It could be 90 because for some reason the bar looks like it's full, like it has some progress in it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, like when you start, I guess it doesn't though. But yeah, it took 80 to get me a rank from what should have been a fresh start, because like I said, there was a sliver left on that bar and 1 token pushed me over. Mm-hmm. So yeah, roughly 80 planetary materials for a destination to rank up. And then 100 gunsmith materials for Banshee to rank up. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be harsh. Not super harsh though. But they're definitely wanting you to really work for those random roll possibilities, I feel. Which is why I get it. But that's me. So, Buster, how's it going to feel to, like, be grinding patrols? Like, necessarily again for these materials? Not super necessarily, but you know.
Yeah, no, when I realized what it meant, I was like, I'm on my way, home sweet home.
Yeah, because I mean, each infusion is going to take 10 planetary materials.
And every weapon's different.
Yeah, every weapon and like every piece of armor is a different material. Just like D1 was with nodes, yeah? It was the nodes that used to cost different materials themselves, and not the infusion itself. Or did the infusion cost also materials?
I think the infusion also cost. God,
yeah,
costed. Very,
costed, I know, right?
Very Philadelphia of you, Buster. Way to be.
But yeah, like I said, all in all, yeah, it's a heavier grind for sure. But it's not. I don't think it's super heavy though. Like I said, with these changes, it's definitely going to take longer. But at the same time, they want it to take longer, so that way you really earn. As my controller goes nuts on top of my laptop because a war set just dropped near Anna Bray. Whew, you're looking for a good time, turn your Rumble feature on and wait for a war sat to drop.
Hold on.
Just saying. So what?
Are we in the same instance by freak chance because a war sat just dropped for me as your Rumble went off?
Oh, well, no, because it just means we're in the same area. Different instances.
I was about to say, that would be super cool just by freak coincidence.
It would, but I don't see your name tag, so.
No, it would tell you that anyway, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, not really, because we're not part of the same fire team. But yeah, anyway. Dude, yeah, I'm hopping out of here anyway, because my work with Anna is done. Yeah. Thank you, Anna Bay. So, yeah. Also, okay, no, yeah, I talked about the infusion, also costing planets. So I think that's about it for the changes, though. Yeah. I mean, that's D2. I haven't went super hard into it because it's very little time before Forsaken drops. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I got enough of a feel in PvP. I did basically, I guess, what could be equated to the new Call to Arms, essentially.
Yeah, just do a couple matches, right?
Yeah, you do. Well, I think the initial one is complete 3 matches, but now I have one complete 1 match. So that's weird.
I think that's the daily.
Okay, yeah, because there's different icons. Yeah. Okay, that's attached to these new challenges. Like the Nightfall icon has an orangish one or a yellow one. It's more solid. Mm-hmm. And it's a 6-pointed star. Whereas complete 1 strike
it's 4
is just a 4-pointed inverted color scheme to that one. Mm-hmm. And I think the 4-pointed ones are dailies that just give you legendary engrams, whereas the solid ones are going to be the ones that give you the powerful rewards, because the Flashpoint had a solid one too, I believe.
Yeah. The dailies give you a drop at the end. It's not even like an engram. It's just legendary stuff drops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that nothing, because even the Flashpoint doesn't drop in engram, but you actually have to go and talk to Anna.
Yeah.
To get that. I don't think the Crucible, because I did the 3 matches and it just gave me a legendary drop. I didn't have to go talk to Shax, which felt weird. So I'm not sure if there was something wrong with that or not.
Yeah, I thought that's one thing I noticed, and I wanted to be it's me, because I'm used to going to talk to Shax after you get done the Call to Arms, and it's
exactly. Nope. I did the same thing, and it's there's nothing here.
Oh, thanks for the drop. Appreciate you.
But I did have a 380 Autumn Wind in Hunter's Postmaster, so I guess that was the drop, because it would be that would be a powerful reward drop, sure, but I mean, it's just hard to say. But yeah, so. But yeah, like I said, so I'm there's a lot of things I'm basically trying to wait for. I mean, it's not that long, but it's just a few days until Forsaken drops, and we really get, our health, because going into PvP, I get the basic concept of it because I guess so long playing D1. And you can do weird, crazy stuff if you really wanted to. But I'm going to get better at that with new weapons anyway. So, and the new, how they're going to work, the random rolls. I mean, we're just going to have to find out.
I mean, it's all about learning anyway, right?
For sure. And I'm definitely going to know. Give me about a week for the Bird Rock. Guys, I'll start it about a week after Forsaken. Or at least when I finish the story mode.
Yeah.
Whichever happens first. But it'll definitely be a week, but I'll put the weapons back up and I'll get their roll layout. Since the year 1 weapons aren't changing, I don't have to super change anything. I can just add new tabs for the Forsaken roll perks, basically.
Also, I've been looking online, and a lot of people are getting weapons.
Yeah.
I'm hey, you lucky motherfuckers.
It's basically the because it's the possibility of either an armor or weapon drop from the milestone. Yeah. It doesn't look like it gives you both anymore.
No, it's one or the other.
Which is cool because at the same time, it's going to happen faster because it's every 4 days. So, like I said, it'll be interesting, like dichotomies basically from that. But yeah, it's gonna be a journey, guys. Oh yeah, and my failure. I completely forgot about my failure. I did not finish the Solstice stuff.
Oh, you did?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I screwed up. I had a few days, and I thought I would finish them pretty easily in those last few days. Batman Arkham Knight was on sale for like $10. I got it, and I beat it. Within those like 3 days, I was supposed to be finishing Solstice stuff.
I finished the armor on my Titan, and I felt fairly good about myself.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't care about not. I mean, yeah, I wanted the ship, but like I said, I found something else to do, and it didn't happen. And I'm still okay with finishing the armor on my Hunter, because I mean that's the person I kind of care about.
Yeah.
So I could have easily, but like I said, I just didn't.
Yeah. You got to think about it this way: the enjoyment you had, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's just the fact, like I said, I found something else. I mean, for me, long-time listeners will notice this thing about me. When it gets this close to new content for Destiny, my Destiny time gets intermittent and like sparse.
Yeah.
Like, especially within that last week, I'm playing Destiny like less and less because I don't know. I guess I'm taking that break just in case, because I don't want to force myself to play. I'm like super excited for changes, so I kind of don't want to, enforce the old stuff any more than I have to. So yeah, it's just weird. It's not that I'm not having fun with the game. It's just these are the times like where my Destiny time gets really sparse.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. I mean, I'm getting ready for new hype stuff and like pretty much kind of catching up on a backlog of games I should have played, like Arkham Knight like 2 years ago, which amazingly I avoided every game spoiler.
Really?
Yes, I did. I mean, somehow.
Imagine.
So I was not spoiled for those big reveals. Oh, and it was such a good game. Anyhow, but yeah.
I mean, I know for a fact that once Fallout 76 comes out,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'll be like, Des, do you want to play Destiny, or do you want to try to drop a nuke on some people?
There's going to be at least a couple times we're going to be like manhunted. I feel it.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be some
at least a couple times.
There's going to be some times that we're going to be like, okay, here's what we do.
When are you going to be done? It smells horrible in here.
A little bit. Couple minutes. We're just trying to wrap it up. Yeah, there's going to be a few days that Des, you and I are going to be like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to do? We're going to play Fallout for like 2 hours, but schedule 6. Because we know what Fallout does.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, okay. So, we're going to go and play some Penumbra. But if shit gets crazy and we stop having fun, we can always go to 76.
Yeah, that's definitely... Oh god, it's going to be rough balancing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, knowing about Fallout 76 and knowing it's like legitimately my interest in Division 2 is getting less and less because of that.
Yeah.
Because balancing Division and Destiny was rough. There's no way I'm going to balance like
3 games.
Destiny, Fallout, and Division. Mm-mm. Like not when they're all. I was able to do it when Fallout 4 came out because that was still a single player game, so I could hop in and hop out anytime I wanted to. Yeah. But this is a persistent world thing again. like Fallout 76 is definitely going to be my second persistent world game like that, and it's actually probably going to compete for Destiny time because it's Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's Fallout. I mean, come on.
A lot of people have they assumed a misassumption of how Fallout 76 is going to work. Because I was talking to a buddy of mine who loves Fallout 4, and I'm like, oh, dude, are you excited for Fallout 76? And he was like, no, fuck that game. I'm not going to... He said, and I quote, I'm not going to play that game because I don't want to lose to a 5-year-old who did pay to win to get a nuke. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Not how that works.
Not how that works. There's no pay to win in Fallout 76.
There's probably pay to look pretty, but not pay to win.
Pay to have cool look. Yeah, pay for a cool paint job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a game.
Because I mean that's also because there's so much customization in Fallout 4, like for power armor paint styles, and all they have to do is like add armor skins and stuff, and that's like easy generatable. Because I mean, cosmetics are just super easy to generate income.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way this world works right now.
Which is good. I like it because it's better than like attaching, Call of Duty's black market thing that, RNG loot box where you can get this super OP weapon that everyone's killing you with.
If you spend, what was it? The guy spent like
crap, I don't know.
$4,000, I think what it was. It was something.
Oh God,
it was something ridiculous, like for a gun that he never got.
Yeah, it was like, but yeah, so exactly. So yes, loot boxes are horrible, trash, and garbage, but at the same time, I'm okay with cosmetic loot boxes. Mm-hmm. I'm completely okay. I've been with cosmetic loot boxes, like 100%.
As Paladins. Yeah,
Paladins, Overwatch, pretty much any iteration of Eververse, regardless of what people say. Mm-hmm. I mean, they've all been cosmetic stuff, and it's your choice. But yeah, I mean, I'm completely okay with cosmetic because the alternative is actually having some gameplay advantage tied to real world money. Yep. Which is just fun for everyone.
And his example of a 5-year-old, I was like, what 5-year-old knows has a job?
Oh no, that's parent money. Mommy, I need this thing in this video game, please.
I want to be good in this video game. And then parents, shut up here.
Which means that's not a gamer parent.
No.
I need this to be good at this video game. Get good, scrub.
Dad, this guy's killing me. Get better.
Exactly. Don't just like start peeking your corners. Don't run into open doors. Always check your doors. Come on. What did I tell you?
Turkey peek. Piano feel. Keep it moving. I taught you better than this.
Oh God. Woo. Also, RNGCast condone the violence against children.
No.
Except for comedy purposes.
That's hilarious. And then it's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of Dragon Ball Abridged. Like the first time Piccolo just pimp smacks Gohan. It's like they freeze frame just before his fist connects. And it's like, we at Team 4-Star do not condone child violence. We do, however, find it hilarious, and then continue the scene.
Oh, man.
Oh, anywho, so yes, that was a reference to that moment because if you haven't watched Dragon Ball Abridged, everyone needs to. It is freaking hilarious. Very rarely updated anymore, but still, it's hilarious.
The one I enjoyed was Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged.
Oh God, I haven't seen that one because, like I said, I like Team 4-Star stuff. They are hilarious.
I don't think it's the same people.
Yeah, no. Like, there's abridges everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, even though again done by a different person, it's still hilarious.
Yeah.
That first moment where Kaiba, or one of the first duels between Yugi and Kaiba, where Kaiba just sits down 3 blue eyes white dragons.
Yeah, it's like, you're a dick.
Did you just play 3 monsters in one turn? That's against the rules. I don't care. I'm rich.
I made the rules.
So watch the Bridge series. It could be funny. So I guess
you being an asshole. We're about done.
Because I mean, Paladins is still Paladins.
Yeah,
That happened. Nothing new to talk about. So there's a sigh of relief from some people.
Is the event still going on?
Yeah, event's still going on. I got all the rewards on it.
Nice.
And oh my god, people are getting so good. Okay, so a little bit of talk there. People are getting so good at Dragon's Call, man.
Oh, I bet.
Yep, it's normal RNGCast.
Yeah, he got his paw stuck under the door.
Yep, it's normal.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, come on, buddy. You're not that small.
Obligatory Pete, you know.
Yeah. But,
if people are getting good. Come here, Pete. Come here, buddy. Come here. You were saying people are getting good before Pete interrupted you.
Yeah. People are getting like so good at Dragon's Call. There are actually certain people that know where to like stop
and throw it
upwards to where like over this wall to where it lands like in the freaking gate, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, ow.
Yeah,
God.
That's the only bad thing about like for me with my game time. Being a night shifter and stuff. It's like I don't have the time for like, only a week thing. Enjoy it. It's like, oh god, okay, I gotta figure out here. Okay, so what character is more important? With Destiny, it was like what character is more important. But for me, it was like, hey, Dragon Skull, play a couple rounds, cool. Do I have the money just to buy the pack? I do. Okay. Can I just buy emoji skin? Yeah. It's kind of things like that. Yeah. Like, it's true. I work, so I have the money, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna cheese this one a little bit.
Yeah, because like I said, then that's the thing, Pyrus. Because you can grind out like some cool rewards in their events, but like the true cool stuff is usually the pay for stuff.
Yeah, which
can be unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, everyone's doing that, if not worse, practices in games right now. Tied to like overcharging for skins and crap. That, and I tend to have somewhat of a surplus of crystals, at least right now.
Yeah.
Usually because they've like had these occasional deals where it's like, oh, get this skin plus a diamond chest plus the crystals that would normally cost $4.99, all for $4.99.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's a deal. Yes, sure.
Shit, I use coupons, motherfucker.
Exactly. And that's all that is like, oh, here's this coupon. Buy crystals and get a skin and a diamond chest for free.
I don't even care if the skin is good.
I know, right? I actually did that with Star Slayer Ruckus.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm actually not a huge fan of that skin. But it's like, not a bad skin, so yeah, I'll get it. Because it's that skin and a diamond chest and the crystals.
For $5?
Yeah. And you get the same amount of crystals that you would normally get for $5, and you get these two things just extra. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So yeah, so I had a couple like a bit of like surplus crystals for this event because of that. So
nice. It's called a lookout.
Exactly, because good lord, that's how high res events are going to work, and I'm going to look out for deals that give me stuff.
And also, to your credit, as a brother, you hey Buster, every time too, hey Buster. I know you have this skin, but if you buy this bundle, you get a bundle and another, like, you get this, that, and the third. I'm like, yep, I'll take it. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I don't think I can see them always, because it's possible that certain, like, bundles you can't get if you have the skin.
Yeah.
So, because there was a week I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's probably because you had the skin.
Yeah, so I didn't know about it, and because, I mean, which that's fine, it's cool, because, again, it, like, catches up my, like, skin collection. Mm-hmm. Which, I'm not trying to collect every game because that's expensive. But, like I said, if I have a surplus of crystals, like here recently they had sales on a couple of, like, the old chests. I'm thinking the pirate chest and, like, some other chests, like, popped in
pirate and feudal.
For cheaper. Yeah. So I was missing one skin out of feudal, and I was only missing a couple skins out of pirate. So I ended up just finishing them out. Because it was like, you have like 11 out of 13 items. Yeah, I'll get a couple of them because they're discounted, and I could just finish out those chests. That way, if anything like super cool comes back in those chests,
it's almost a guarantee.
Yeah, it's almost a guarantee to get the new cool thing. Mm-hmm. So that's just future planning right there. Yeah, but even then, I still haven't dropped. I don't think I've dropped an embarrassing amount of money in Paladins. I don't think. Like, I'm playing it, I may have basically paid for a full game in Paladins.
Yeah. Pete, stop it.
Because, yeah, it was like, what? And that 50 may have actually been in buying crystals, maybe. But like I said, that's been the entirety that I've been playing this game. Mm-hmm. So, $50 in a year and a half-ish, something like that? A year, at least?
I mean, if you really want to get sick to yourself, think about like people who play Warframe.
Oh, I know. It's
there's the guys that do faction frames, and I was watching a video, and the dude the thumbnail was what an $800 frame looks like, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, like I said, that's still the only thing that gets me on Warframe is their pricing model, but. Yeah, but at the same time, their premium currency is tradable, which that's an entirely different, another like segment of things. But yeah, their pricing model is just weird to me. But again, that's still like my only biggest issue with Warframe.
Okay, Pete. Okay.
But yeah, I
mean, it's 2 hours, motherfucker. He gets very bitey. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, you're so cute. Everyone thinks you're adorable, but I think you're a monster.
But yeah, I also think it's just hilarious. Because I actually kind of got into this argument with someone. It's like, speaking of Warframe. Because I made the mention of the Kubro egg. Mm-hmm. Which is a quest I detest. It is like kind of the epitome of Warframe pushing you to buy something. Because at least for a new player, like being capable of getting into the Kubro egg and then not being able to like farm for the materials to even get your Kubro to hatch because it's like several planets down the line. But hey, you can pay for all your stuff needed if you have platinum.
Yeah.
And someone was like, yeah, but that's no worse than like the Whisper quest in Destiny. And it's like, no, because that would be, hey, you can do this challenging thing for the Whisper, or you can pay $20 to get your Whisper of the Worm. That's a more accurate analogy to basically the Kubro quest.
Yeah, that quest, I understand what you mean, because it's like, you can get the egg, but to hatch it and have a cool Kubro, you have to wait a while.
Exactly. And that's, like I said, there's no pay mechanic with that. By itself, just waiting a while would be A-okay with me. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's just a little weird to me. Just a little weird to me.
I get it. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I can understand. I can understand 100% how you feel. Oh, wow. Hold on. Just since we were talking about the drought from Mars, I got the man from Hunter.
Ooh, nice.
And I have linear fusion targeting.
Targeting?
Submachine gun targeting. Rocket launcher reserves, and heavy ammo finder.
So what does the targeting do?
Improve target acquisition, accuracy,
oh, Jesus
and aim down sight speed, linear fusion rifles, and submachine guns.
Wait, so it's aim assist and snapshot?
It's aim assist, accuracy, and aim down sights. So it's hidden hand and snapshot.
Oh, well, I mean, probably not as strong as snapshot, surely, but...
No, it's probably...
My God!
It's probably a smaller version of those, yeah.
Oh, Christ, those are really good. And heavy ammo finder. Like, that's always bueno. Yeah. But, oh my God. See, every time I hear about more of these perks, it's like... It's like, you're definitely going to have armor for multiple situations.
Yeah.
Like, based upon your loadout, basically. Oh! And all this crap that we're, like, getting from these perks are the old mod system.
In essence, you're right. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great. This is the kind of stuff I want to dig into and find. It's like the new, and that's why, like I said, that's why right now I'm not so interested in playing D2 right now, because I'm most excited to find out more of this crap, more of the armor perks, more of what you can do, more of why they're, such a thing and such. Mm-hmm. Like, that's my interest.
All right, Des, I want to ask now. Two-parter?
Like I said, we can.
We'll do a two-parter?
We can. Wouldn't that be an issue?
All right, cool. We do that. Because, like I said, Pete's letting me know it's time for him to go for his walk, because he's jumping all over me and chewing on my arm. So, I don't want to go to the hospital today. This is part 1 of RNGCast 119.
I may have forgotten to keep track of that right now.
Hold on. We can easily find. Just go on iTunes. And yes, I subscribe to my own podcast, dummy.
Let's see. Well, actually,
this is 119, because 118 was last week with Drafty. So this is part 1 of 119. And we'll see you later.
Later, man.
See you all in a couple of hours. Alright. Let's kick this pig. RNGCast episode 119, round 2.
Yeah.
So, Des, we have now, we talked extensively about all the changes, weapons, and all that.
Indeed.
We also, after the episode ended, we talked a little bit about the armor. And holy crap, that was a change, too.
Yeah, it was.
I think we have some revolutionary ideas, right?
We do. We did reach out, and we had a few. We got a few more. We did some things.
Did some stuff.
And of course, as soon as we go to record is when someone decides to walk into the kitchen and make a bunch of noise. Fantastic.
Yeah, there's another noise.
Let's see. That's Game Boy. We did that last week. Let me see. Beautiful radio. Let me tell you what. Let's see. We did have an older one from Gorilla Golf a couple days after we recorded last week. Would you rather have the power to always choose the fastest line at the store, or always have zero line while going out for fast food?
Oh, man. Fastest line at the store.
Yeah, I'd have to go fastest line at the store. I don't actually eat fast food that often anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't eat fast food that regularly anymore, so that would be a useless power. But the fastest line at the grocery store, I go grocery shopping every week. So.
I know, right? Yeah. Grocery shopping way more. Yeah, give me the fastest line.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. Because even if it's like 10, 12 people long, if it's the fastest line, I mean, it's efficient. But yeah, let me see.
I can think of some weird questions, and I love it.
No, right? He definitely has a mind for certain things. See, do you guys feel this new play directly benefits D1 players, but puts D2 players or D2 only players at a huge disadvantage? Probably speaking of the weapon changes.
I don't really think so. I mean, they even said it themselves. You play it the way you want to play it. The D1 players will play. I mean, if you like the way D1 played, you would play it probably just like it was D1. And then D2 players who've only played D2 will play it just the same. I mean, you don't. It's not really that stark of a difference. Some weapons got moved around, but it's,
Well, that's the only main difference would be if, you just started playing D2 without ever playing D1 and you got used to your shotgun as a power. I mean, that actually gives you the capability of basically, I guess, having more shotgun uptiming. I would suppose would be the proper terminology for that one. But yeah, I feel that D2 only players will have more of a learning curve in this environment. That's for sure. Testing out new possibilities. But even at the same time, I think I'm at the same learning curve, having to relearn certain aspects of the play style and this entire freedom. So no, I think everyone's pretty much on the same scale, pretty much. Yeah. I feel.
Because it's really weird pulling out my Telesto as my energy.
I know. So yeah, there's definitely weird things. Like I said, running around and being able to or as Gorilla Golf has said, shotgun aping like a madman. Yes, that is great. Once again, just being able to have that capability, and if you kill your opponent quickly, like I said, this entire new system creates, with the ammo economy and everything, just creates a very interesting thing, because there's no longer special box camping. There's none of that. There's no picking, activating special ammo to deprave your enemy of special ammo. Basically, if you want to deprave your enemy of special ammo, use your special ammo often. So yeah, basically the exact opposite mentality. Instead of hoarding your special ammo and popping boxes like crazy, just get rid of it all. So in that sense, I would almost say that D1 players would probably have the biggest disadvantage in that sense. I would feel. But yeah.
Yeah, because this is to grab it and
grab it and exactly grab it, hold on to it, use it for effective moments. But in this case, your effective moment can end up screwing over, even if you trade, because all that special is getting dropped. And if the enemy team has more people around that spot than your team, your entire thing just got screwed over. Yep. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. And Gorilla Golf, question. We love you for it, buddy. Do you think that Gohan would have been as strong as Goku/Vegeta at this point if he would have continued training? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Totally.
Wasn't he the first to go Super Saiyan 2? Or was that Goat 10?
Theoretically, he was, because Goku didn't. But just because Goku didn't doesn't mean he wasn't capable, as we know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
He was technically the first, however...
Yeah, exactly.
Just because he was the first doesn't mean that Goku couldn't. It's just that he didn't.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Because, we're going to push him to that point, and if he didn't know there was that point... Of course, it was a really weird spot for Goku anyway, trying to train his son to take care of a thing, and then just never do that again.
Yeah.
It was just a really weird place.
Not the best dad,
really
Goku.
Weird. No, Goku... Piccolo's Papa. Piccolo's the best Papa. And if you need proof of that, just watch Dragon Ball Super and look at Grandpa Piccolo. Oh my God, is Grandpa Piccolo amazing? Let me see. Laz, been a while since we heard from you, buddy. Since Gambit is a joint PvE PvP mode, who would you have on your ideal 4-man Gambit team if you could pick from the cream of the crop of PvE and PvP players?
Go ahead, Des. No, because I don't want to say mine hurt. So go ahead.
Well, there's two answers for me. There's this super serious, try hard, I actually want to win answer. But then there's the answer I want, which includes people pretty much any people in our community that we talk to often, people like Burning, Gorilla, Laz. I know you're on a different console. It's okay. We forgive you. Oh God, so many people in Buster. Because that would just be. We may not always win, but I guarantee you, put me and Buster on a team, we're always having fun.
You're gonna giggle. You're gonna giggle if I'm on your team.
You're gonna have fun, to say the least. So yeah, for fun, yeah, that's ideal. But like I said, if I'm gonna win, give me people like Dad Steerage, even what's his face? Oh God, I forget his name. Popular Gigs. There we go. Give me people like him. Mm-hmm. I may or may not agree with things they say or outlooks they have, but if I want to win, sure.
Okay. I did the same thing. I did the if I want to have fun or if I want to win.
I know, right?
More than likely, if we are having fun, we're going to win. But I mean, if I really want to win, so I'm going to do my fun, obviously first. I want Dez, I want Biz.
Oh yeah,
and I want Brother Eli.
Yeah. That's a fun time.
Honorable mention goes to Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Because I think Hammer and Shield would be a hilarious to giggle about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If I want to win, I want King Koala.
That's true too. I'm sorry, you left numbers again.
I was
Forgive me, senpai.
I actually thought about this one. Hard. Of which one of the three from Crucible Radio I want. And
well, if you want the try hard, that's Bones.
That's yeah.
I mean, that's kind of. Mm-hmm. You want one that's going to try to like succeed and such. That's kind of Bones.
Yeah.
Kinda.
But I think just for skill and actually conversation as well, because there's a little chit chat even with super competitive play. I'd want Birds.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Then let's throw in Slayerage, and forgive me, I don't know too many popular people. I'll say True Vanguard.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Because
I'm assuming G employees don't count.
Oh, that's right. I would like
Josh Hamrick.
Yeah, people like Hamrick. What that one dude that they actually got in when they were doing the Bungie dev bounties? That one dude. Where they were like they would have to tell him to like hold back on player tests and stuff. And it was actually that one time that it's like they had the fewest emblems given away because apparently he was on the team.
God damn it, yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember his name. Oh, if you remember, please tell me because that was hilarious. But yeah, for sure. Let's see, another one from Grillo. Would you rather go into PvP with all shotguns or all snipers? All shotguns.
Shotguns.
All shotguns.
All shot.
Because my not the sniper, but I do have enough patience to wait around a corner for unsuspecting prey.
I have a bubble. I have a bubble that makes your vision go away. I am okay. Right. I also have a shotgun that takes away your supers, so I'm safe in all accounts.
All right, yeah. And we've oh yeah, that's right, tractor cannon. That is technically a shotgun. Mm-hmm. See, I was thinking Acreus, which that can technically take away your super too.
Yeah,
and your life.
Because it ends everything about your life. Yeah, I get that.
And then, Gorilla, we need to have some serious conversations here. Would you like it if one-hit sticky grenades came back?
No.
Under a condition.
Okay.
If they lost their aim assist.
Ooh.
If they couldn't track you anymore. Basically, Halo plasma nades. I'm fine with that. Again, that's another one of my issues, because sticky nades, as they were in D1, were crutches. They were awful. You can see in one of my montage videos that I did of a sticky nade pulling an almost perfect 90-degree angle to stick someone that was next to me because I was backing up. So, yeah, no for that. But if they lost their tracking,
yeah, okay,
I wouldn't be quite
if they
as...
were just a globby baseball, yeah, I'd be okay with that. Like, you'd actually have to aim and be somewhat accurate, like some people have to do with a fucking flashbang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically, it just doesn't bounce. It just, like I said, like in sticky nades back in, or the plasma nades back in Halo, it's either like, so if I'm not mistaken, they either stuck to a person or a surface. And if they stuck to a person, well, they were dead. But yeah, those nades I'd be okay with. But these nades that track, nah, that's a crutch. And that's one that, like, that's it. That was more of a crutch than one-hit shoulder charges back in D1. Mm-hmm. At the very least, so long as they didn't catch you unawares, you can fight, and you could have shotgunned shoulder charging Titan. But there's nothing you could do by somebody getting lucky enough to hit that button and have their grenade throw animation go out and you're killing to a trade. There was nothing. There's nothing skill about that.
Yeah.
But anyhow, enough about my D1 salt. Oh, bad memories. Bad memories. Let's see. Well, we do have. It might have became something of a hot topic, but basically, Tim asks, how Gambit is and how potentially D2 being free as us will affect or hinder D2 as a whole brand. Because he does mention that it's possibly like a publicity stunt. I had a very long and typed out thing.
I'm sure you did.
While it was a thing. But I decided to save it for here. So that way it couldn't be misinterpreted, right?
Yeah.
I wanted my words to actually speak out very clearly on this matter and have it be actual word. Of course it didn't save. All right. Anyway. Of course it didn't save.
Of course it didn't.
But basically, when it boils down, I mean, depending upon basically what YouTube video you're watching, D2 or Destiny as a whole is always in a constant state of plummet and low population. I actually checked Tracker Network the day this was asked, and it had 9.8 million tracked players or tracked accounts active, like for that day.
Yeah, that means people who have logged in.
Yeah, they've done something, and I believe that's like Tracker Network's thing. If they've played, they get tracked for like that day. So if 9.8 million, because I mean, when D2 launched, I think they had like 13 million like unique accounts. I believe they mentioned, and yeah, this is kind of a low point for D2. But if 9.8 million are still playing, and this was possibly like a few days after D2 did go free. D2 did go free. It's supposed, from what I understand, it's supposed to be the September free game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But because of the September 1st thing, they actually, like PlayStation actually set it up as free earlier. So that way anybody can download it, anybody can try D2, and anybody can get in on Gambit for free and get a taste of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for absolutely free, apparently.
Yeah.
If that's a publicity stunt, then that's actually a much smaller publicity stunt, gathering a whole crap ton of content creators, big and small, and telling them exactly what you have planned for the future of Destiny, and have them, by word of mouth across social media, tell you how great the game is going to be. That's the punt, and that worked.
Oh yeah, the
very well.
The Content Creators Summit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because everybody talked to us about Destiny
very well.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there were so few people talking crap about Destiny after that. And a couple of weeks ago, I was like, man, I don't know about this game, man. It seems to be dying. And all of a sudden, they're like, oh, man, we need to get back into Destiny because it's going to be great come September. All right.
So what do you think? Do you think they showed them Gambit? Or do you think they showed them
they definitely showed them. We definitely know at the summit they were played and tested Gambit.
Yeah.
They were shown and told about the weapon slot changes.
They probably got to play a little bit of it.
Yeah. So, I mean, they were savvy to that idea. Savvy, like, the random rolls, they were savvy to. Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't have random rolls to specifically talk about because that was like a question for the summit. It's like, how would they want random rolls? Because apparently their plan was what I had wanted for random rolls. The original plan was to make the last perk random. Yeah. And leave the rest of the gun the same. I thought that would work, but absolutely nobody at the summit pretty much liked that idea, which, all right, that's fine. Because, again, the summit was like a mix of countries. Yeah. It wasn't just your big guys. I mean, fairly big, probably. But, I mean, and not saying, like, friend of the show, Lost Souls. He's not small. No. He has a pretty good, like, social media presence. But he's also not huge. So, I mean, the fact that people like him, got invited and went out, that's pretty massive. So yeah, I mean, it was people of all sizes. And like I said, that's the ultimate, like, publicity stunt. That worked wonders. This is actually just a taste. I believe, like, D2 for free and having it come out early in time for the Gambit taste is basically that last taste for those last few people that don't want to pony up early, I think. So it doesn't have to be a big publicity stunt. And it may not even work for them, but that's how I feel it is. Like I said, it's those last naysayers.
Yeah.
That don't want to, I'm not going to buy this or, do blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? like you said, nobody has a reason to not play at least base D2 and try it out. Nobody.
You don't. And
you literally.
Go ahead.
No, as I'm saying, you literally don't.
Yeah. And I mean, the way I looked at it when I saw it was free, I was like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Your biggest expansion for this game, as of right now, the big expansion, is coming out 3 days after your game goes on for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving everyone taste. And then, because I mean, say what you want about Destiny. The community is awesome.
Oh, yeah. The majority.
Yeah, I would say the vast majority is fantastic. There are some assholes.
Yeah, some communities like Saint 14 Project, DRP for the majority. I guess the cool clique of smaller podcast hosts, that are in touch with one another. Mm-hmm. Those are really cool aspects of the aspect of the community. Yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be negatives. There's always going to be the naysayers and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, that's something. But seeing I saw a level 3 today.
Ooh.
In PvP, and I was like, "Oh, hey, buddy! Congratulations!" You know what I mean? Like, I was happy. Like, he was he was like a level 4, and I'm like, I mean, you really can't tell if it's a fresh account.
Yeah, it's super fresh. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, D1 had the Grimoire scar, and you could kind of tell then. But even then, it could possibly be like a Blueberry PSN, basically. Mm-hmm. But it's super. It's hard to tell in D2, like if it's super fresh.
Yeah, at least now when we get to Forsaken, we'll get like the special the titles and stuff, which I looked at and that looked really cool to me.
Yeah. Also, for Tim, he actually also had a trial. Had a free trial up to level 7, I believe. So they actually even continued that into D2 as well. But no, basically, I mean, that and just in general, never believe what people say, because people are always saying Destiny's numbers are dropping like flies. Like I said, 9.8 million, that's not super impressive, especially when you got like Fortnite pulling in like 13 million players. But then again, 9.8 isn't that far away from 13.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 million, which 4 million's a lot, yes, but when you're getting into the millions, like comparatively, it's not a lot.
I might be saying this one day, but if ever we see a download number of 1 million, I will let someone kick me in the nuts.
I cannot agree to that, because knowing me, that may one day happen, and okay. I will not be held accountable for my reaction.
Better one. I will get an RNGCast tattoo. If we ever see 1 million downloads.
You know what? I might agree to that. It's like if we ever get to meet, like if we can hit 1 million, we might actually have to get together and get like an RNG tattoo at the same time. The bad thing about me, I hate needles.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too, buddy.
Yeah, tattooing is included in that. I have 0 tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely 0 tattoos.
No, okay.
But if we hit 1 million, I might get a cheap RNG. I mean, because it'll make a lot of money, but I'll definitely, yeah. I could agree with that.
I was going to say, I'll get one of the artists that we know to draw something up for us. You know what I mean? Have it be like, that's it. Once it's down, once it's on, it's like no hit. That's it. Yeah, we said it. 119. If we ever get 1 million downloads,
yep,
we will get a tattoo. God,
watch it happen. All right,
man, we're gonna live to regret that.
I might.
That's gonna come to bite us right in the ass.
It will. But it'll happen. Like I said, I try to be a man of my word.
Yep.
And a commitment like that, I'll do my best not to punk out of that, because, like I said, when it comes to needles and tattoos, I'm a punk.
If I take my happy Alabama, you're gonna get a tattoo.
That's true too.
If I gotta get you shitty drunk and get you tattooed, apologize to your wife. Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Des. How do you do a shot again? You you lick the salt, break the lime, then drink it. No. Oh man, I keep messing up.
Show me one more time. Oh God. All right. So in our queue, we've actually had quite a few people come back with some questions. Thank you for you.
Thank you, and we love you.
You unusual questioners coming in. Because speaking of Saint 14, Average Joe.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the new weapon slots and what loadouts have you been playing with? Sadly, we answered that part. We like the new weapon slots. And I've been playing with Vigilant Swing, Retrofuturist, and a crappy tracking rocket launcher. Primarily, at least PvP.
Sweet Business, the Geon 7 Pulse Rifle, and Sins of the Past. I'm also using swords too now. Every now and then, just because I know that Getsuga Tensho sword is waiting for me, and I want to be at least somewhat knowledgeable of how to use a sword and not be like, so I hit him with the pointy end or the cold. What do I do?
How to use a sword? Take the pointy end and stick it in the other guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Titan shoulder charge. Thoughts? I'm cool with it. As long as it takes care. I mean, yes, there's an exotic helmet that can kind of let you infinitely shoulder charge, but that takes your exotic slot, and that actually means people aren't running ACD feedback fences and they aren't running syntheseps for cheesy melee ranges. So
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm still cool with that. I mean, because it takes an exotic to do that, and that is now a strong exotic choice, but there's also other strong exotic choices when it comes to Titans. So, yeah, I'm cool. I don't think I've actually been one-hit shoulder charge from full health, but it takes the melee, so yeah. This is what I wanted from shoulder charge in D1. At least consume the melee charge. So, they finally have it. All right, I'm cool with it. Titan Rally Shield, standing reload. Nice, but I haven't seen like the effectiveness of the reload, because it says it now grants ammo like periodically. I think they mentioned, because I don't think it works like the like lock boots. I don't think it just gives you like a super steady supply where you like never run out. But so I haven't seen the effectiveness of the Rally Shield, so I can't comment fully on how I like. But in general, seems cool that you don't have to unaim, re-aim, or teabag the barricade, whatever people do to get it to work. You don't have to do that anymore, and that's cool. That actually frees up a lot of at least PvE like raid encounters. That actually frees up a lot of thought. Basically, you don't have to worry.
What do you do with aim down sights?
Yeah, well, I mean, you do, but you have to let go, and because you basically do have to duck down to get that refresh and then pop back up.
Yeah.
So whether you're literally
craft.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, is it that slow as the war? Because the war rig's not super fast in reloading, but it is noticeable.
It's a noticeable.
Okay.
It's not like doom 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 doom. You know what I mean? It's
not
something that can be broken. It's It's like oh.
Yeah, if it's at least the speed of the war rig, that's cool.
I don't know if it's the number. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm more like a feel. I'm using Sweet Business now. That's like my fun gun.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun with this gun. It's okay, cool. I'm still firing. I'm still firing, and I had. Pete, come here, buddy. He's laying on his back, chewing on a fucking broom. I love you, but you're just dumb. But yeah, it's a noticeable.
Yeah. Saint 14 helm buff granting blessings. Finally.
So good.
Because we've mentioned, especially you've mentioned several times of adding that to the Saint 14 helm, something a little extra to do with the bubble. And the fact that they added it is super cool. I really like it because it definitely brings that D1 defender feel back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of actually choosing a node, you can actually run the Saint 14 helm. Well, what if they, in PvP, it's what if they don't go into it? What if your enemy doesn't go into it and get blinded by it because they see? Guess what? Now your allies can see your helmet and go, ooh, overshield.
Also, as a defender main, I'm going to tell you this right now. Everyone runs in. Because there's always that thought in their head. I can do this.
I know, right? And I've definitely done it many times in D1 myself. Like, there's at least one time it's like, I could probably challenge this guy. Mm-hmm. And then, like, hop in and everything goes white. It's like, oh, oops. This bubble.
I may or may not have noticed the mohawk.
Yeah. Let's see. And are Titans viable in PvP as a comp class now? I think that wall has always had them be a comp class, to be honest. Because there's some tricky things you could do with that wall. I mean, King Koala's montage that he had popped up a while back, you got to work for your hero moments.
Yeah.
I mean, that showed some slick and nasty comp Titan wall plays.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've thrown walls up and people have, like, even with the rally barricade, that mini wall, you run through it, you're still going to get bonked.
Exactly.
And having having to bunny hop over it and slow down is enough for me to get on. Get away to survive or to re-engage.
Yeah. And then Laz comes in. This is a hot topic on Twitter, that's for sure. I would love y'all's thought on content creators putting out videos on story spoilers that weren't meant to be released. Should they hold off until the content is found in-game, or do you think it's okay for them to put that info into their videos before the content is in-game? Now, for those listeners that aren't as Destiny heavy in Twitter for whatever reason, basically a bunch of lore and like lore tabs got released in the API. Mm-hmm. But of course, because they're released in the API, I think a lot of people thought, oh, hey, it's coming out, so put these and let's start putting them out. But then it pretty much became realized that not all of these lore was actually meant to be known day one. Like, a lot to be part of like the evolving story in Forsaken. So now there's kind of this backlash of, kind of this morality to like lore people and content creators of basically, why would you ruin someone's work essentially just by spill the story out as is because of the API couldn't like filter it out, basically. Which I am actually with the idea that if it's not meant to be known day one, then let it evolve on its own and let it remain a mystery until it's discovered. Because I read Whisper of the Worm lore. Well, actually I did it live here on cast. But that was only after someone actually found it. Yeah. The world first found it and then sent a screenshot of the lore tab. That lore was in the wild. So I think that's different. I mean, if you want to save it till you get it, that's a whole nother thing. But I do at least feel that there's that basically limitation that it should be found in the wild, in game, before you like go and like read up on every little aspect of it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, as I don't even want to say as a content creator, because I mean, in the very lowest sense, we are content creators.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, but we're not like spoiling.
No, we don't.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way in fuck I'm going to be the world's first in the raid, so it doesn't really matter.
I know, right? But
I haven't even done the newest raid layer.
Yeah.
I haven't even done the first damn encounter of that raid layer. So I mean, I understand they're just especially if that's your job, you're trying to make a living doing YouTube.
Yeah. I see the appeal of putting out the video for from their end. I can understand it because this is information you got your hands on. It's like a reporter, right? Yeah. You get a scoop. And it's in your hands, and it's in your hands early. But you know that if you hold on to it, it's not yours. So, of course, it generates more, retention time. It generates more clicks. It generates more awareness to your stuff by putting it out first. I understand that, but at the same time, I still don't like that. Because, like I said, I do believe it should at least be available to be found in the game.
Yeah.
At least. But after that, I mean, gloves are off, basically.
like I say all the time, just because, I understand, I don't agree with it either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, oh yeah, no, totally, definitely ruin and spoil it for everyone, because I mean, it's not really, it's kind of the same as a spoiling type of thing.
I mean, honestly, if I would have realized the trailer was going to be as big of a spoiler for Cade's moments as it would have been, I actually would have skipped it.
Yeah.
But it was a reveal trailer, so I figured, it couldn't be too bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's an awesome line thrown out, but I kind of would have enjoyed it more to see it. So and I hate spoiler trailers. I do hate spoiler trailers.
Yeah.
Trailers that show pretty much exact. Amazing Spider-Man 2, spoiler alert. Gwen Stacy dies. For people that know the comic books, you saw it away just from the trailer. Mm-hmm. And it kind of ruined that experience. Actually, it was still a powerful moment, and I still love it, so it didn't really ruin it. But I knew it was coming. So, that sucked. But at the same time, I don't think it really helped, because it's like, this is the moment. And then it was done so well, and I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, but yeah, that's that. And like I said, I know it's probably, I've only seen like little parts of it on Twitter, but it's, which means if I see parts of it, which means there's probably a huge debate somewhere. But yeah.
Yeah. Like, now that I wish I didn't watch that trailer. The most recent one.
Yeah, I know, right?
To be honest. Because I knew you'd gotten through the story before me, and then you would have been like, oh shit, let's go, let's take Buster in and see what happens. So like with the Whisper of the Worm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of wish I didn't, but I mean, it was an epic moment. It did give a little bit of conversation, so.
But, let's see. This might be the first time in a long time we've actually heard from this guy. Dead Ben Malone.
Woo!
A.K.A. Jack.
What up,
hey,
Jack?
How you doing? What are your thoughts on slots? I thought we'd be able to forego heavy altogether, and I'm bummed I can't run 2 green ammo weapons and 1 white. Also, did you guys get anything from the Flashpoint this week? See, point 1? Trust me, that's way earlier in the show, so that question is answered. And then again, earlier in this segment of part 2.
Yeah.
Answered. it's answered. Let's see, part 2, it's an interesting theory that he thought we'd be able to forego heavy. Because basically I want to know kind of like the thought pattern of why.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that idea. Almost kind of wish I had, because that actually seems like a super interesting idea. Like running like a hand cannon and a shotgun and a sniper. Which, I mean, technically you can, because Darcy is a power. Mm-hmm. But you still need power ammo for it, so. Or heavy ammo, as heck now. It is a power weapon that uses heavy ammo.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thought. Why would you forego power?
I know, and that's actually an interesting idea and an interesting loadout, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm not saying, I mean, like, don't think I'm like downing the idea. It's just, I like ideas that have weird, like, pathways to this, and to me, that's just a little weird. And did we get anything from Flashpoint this week? Yes, and we kind of talked about that, and Buster revealed to me, like I said, between the shows of some of the helmet perks. My gird, do I love those helmet perks?
Oh, hold on, I can get it up real quick.
Yeah, no, it was something tracking, I think it was called.
Oh,
like weapon tracking.
I have pulse. I don't want to say the wrong one, because it's an impossible perk to have on your helmet, Buster.
All right.
Not saying anybody's a dickhead that would do that. Linear targeting and
targeting.
Machine gun targeting.
Yeah.
Improved target acquisition and accuracy, and aim down sight speed with submachine guns.
So yeah, I like almost flipped my lid when I heard that was a thing, and it's like, I mean, every time I hear about a subsection of perks like these blank weapon thing perks, like the blank weapon targeting, blank weapon dexterity, blank weapon. I love it more and more every time I hear more about these. Also, and then Buster told me about fastball, which came back.
On
like
my Titan gloves.
Yeah, increased grenade throw distance. Ermagerd, like that was a D1. It was either faster melee or increased grenade throw distance was like the go-tos. So that coming back, it's like, oh! So yeah, like I said, each time I hear about these new perks, it's just like I get more and more excited, and it's like, I keep telling Buster, this is the first time I'm excited to get normal armor drops in forever, since your actual level was tied to armor back in D1. Like that's the last time I was excited for normal armor drops, not including like Iron Banner drops or armor drops that had special banner and trials and of course raid armor, not including those, but just normal armor drops. Like I'm actually excited to get normal armor drops, and that's kind of crazy to me.
Do you want to know what just dawned on me right now?
Oh, what?
That if there's linear fusion rifle and submachine gun targeting, there's auto rifle targeting.
Yeah. Like pretty much what it seems like has these like blank weapons. So yeah, you can actually have like auto rifle armor that has like auto rifle targeting, auto rifle dexterity maybe. Like I don't know how far the dexterities go, but like auto rifle loader probably for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then auto rifle scavenger and auto rifle what was that other one? Because there was scavenger and then there was another one that dealt with ammo. But yeah, those perks.
The one that you have extra in the reserves?
Yeah, something like
Reservoir or reserve. I think it might just be reserve.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, holy crap, like all these like different freaking like weapon modification perks attached to the armor. I love that.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't give a fat baby's dick. You can give me the ugliest set of armor ever. If it has if it has auto rifle perks on it,
using it.
Buster likey.
Yeah, using it.
I'll throw a fucking shader on it and keep it pushing.
Yeah, okay, there's, I think it's the boots that have, oh, come on, pop up, yep, that's scavenger too. Alright. Chest piece? Yeah, reserves. Yeah, you're right. Reserves. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like I said, finding out more and more of these perks is just getting me super excited to find these armor perks. So yeah, I'm kind of downed that the Flashpoint kind of glitched out to give us these things, but at the same time, it is making me more excited to get these armor pieces in a few days. Oh, and I'm super stoked that all the armor that we got, these legendaries, that may or may not have, like, they may just be like planetary gear that we get on in the new area, the Tangle Shore. There we go. But it has lore. It actually has they all have lore tabs.
Yeah.
So that's like super stoked too, because it, like I said, it just seems like basic planetary armor, but it actually has lore tabs.
Strong.
Whew. So yeah, all this is like it's pinging all the right spots in my brain, all the right spots. And also another rare to hear from Mr. Jared Van Kel. What are your thoughts on what weapons have benefited most from the 2.0 update? How do you see this affecting the meta? Well, for certain things, meta hasn't really changed much, because again, Vigilant Swing, still strong. But of course, high impact pulses, stronger, apparently. So, there's that. But at the same time, I did find out also that high impact pulses have that huge skill gap that I was interested in seeing. Because while it's like a 0.6 if you hit all your critical shots, it's like a 1.2 seconds for body shots. So it is super punishing if you don't hit your headshots. So, and I love having like weapons like that, because I mentioned that when they introduced the precision hands, because that was about the same way. They were like 1 second optimal if you hit the headshots, but if it was body shots, it was like 2 seconds. So yeah, they were really good if you hit your shots, but they're really bad if you don't. So you're basically going to be able to tell like a person's skill based on what weapon they're using, I feel. Because if you're getting murked by a slow firing pulse rifle, that dude's hitting his shots. Or just has really good target acquisition on that thing. But either way, I mean, what works. So yeah, I see it affecting the meta. I definitely do, because it's different things that have a spotlight now. But I also don't think as a whole to affect the meta too much.
No.
That, and it will be nice not to hear. Like, I used it, but it will be nice not to hear Graviton lands everywhere. It was kind of like the Suros meta when it came out. I mean, yeah, it was strong. It was fun to use. But when auto rifles did get nerfed, it was kind of refreshing to go into a PvP match and not hear Suros for a little while.
Yeah.
So there is that. But, and I'm not reading his next statement because that might, when concerning the aforementioned lore, this is your verbal warning, sir. Not really, but also kind of seriously. Yeah, don't try not to try not to state specifics for the future. We still love you though. Thank you for being around, Jared. And those people that's been around forever.
Yeah.
And I sadly kind of forget about him because he goes silent for like long stretches. But then he pops back up and is like, "Oh yeah, hey buddy, hi, how you doing?" Sorry, but I have a horrible memory. I really do. Like, there's like this really embarrassing story from middle school that it was awful. But I have an awful memory. I like lose track of people if they're not around for long enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awful. I don't know if that's like a condition or something, but
it's Dunbar's number. It's actually a thing. Like, you only can identify and know like 150 people, because if you think of
no, I mean, like, if people are like absent from like my like every day to day, I actually like lose track of them in my head.
Oh yeah, no, that's
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I knew what you meant, because the size they say the perfect size of a human group is 150. Think of it that way.
Yeah.
And you know the names of the people that you will remember that you see every day, because the other names aren't in the forefront. Yeah,
because like I said, embarrassing story time with Raven.
Secret time.
One time in junior high school, went out with this chick for a little while. She got suspended from school for a couple weeks, and for some reason it was like early in the morning, and I just like hadn't interacted in those like 2-ish weeks, so I ended up asking somebody else out, completely forgetting about the existence of chick I was going out with already. It was awful. I felt miserable for it. I mean, legitimately, I felt like miserable about it. Yeah. It was a very dark time. It led to some very dark thoughts and some very dark places. But yeah, it was super. Yeah. Oh god, I have this awful. So like I said, if I mention I forget someone, don't take it personally. It's just something that happens to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, Des. So I just want to point out the fact to you that, have you checked out Xur this week?
No, I haven't. Why?
All right, let me just tell you what's happening right now.
Okay. Oh god. Oh
Number
god.
One, to quote the meme,
this man is making it up on PS4.
I'm in the EDZ, bitch. I'm in the Winding Cove. He's selling the Knucklehead Radar.
Okay. All right.
The intrinsic perk.
Yeah.
You know it has resistance and health recovery. Let me tell you about the second tier perks. Bow targeting. Improved target acquisition and accuracy with aim down sights with bows. Hand cannon targeting. You know what it is. Hands on.
Ooh. So wait. So Xur is selling exotic armor with the new perk system.
Yes,
oh my god.
Hands on.
I knew I should have
looked at him. Gain bonus
at
energy with melee kills. Also has shotgun reserves and heavy ammo finder. He's selling the Prometheus lens. You already know what the Prometheus lens does.
Laser tag.
He's sending the Vespers of Radiance for you Warlock mains. You know what's there. With unflinching bow aim, unflinching fusion rifle aim, and unflinching sniper aim. Also with sniper reserves and special ammo finder.
Ooh, cool.
And he's selling the Ashen Wakes for my Titan bros.
Oh, tell me it has fastball.
It has fusion rifle loader.
Okay.
Hand cannon loader.
Okay.
Impact induction. Causing damage with your melee attacks reduces your down.
Okay, that's okay. Synergy. I like
shotgun scavenger and heavy ammo finder. I already have these. I'm gonna buy them again.
Because extra perks. Holy crap! Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, holy balls! Seriously, why not? I didn't even think that he would sell like new perk layout for like these things, because Yeah, old exotic armor don't have this. They didn't like get retroactively changed. So yeah, you want these crispy new perks? You best get yourself to the Winding Cove in the EDZ.
You want
Gorilla, you are our only hope, sir. You must keep up the memes. Our meme night. Our Robin Hood memes. You must live up to your name, sir. It is your destiny. All puns intended.
Yes, we meant that 100%.
All puns intended. Oh yeah.
I wonder if the Faded Engram will drop armor that has second tier perks.
It's likely. But at the
now.
same time, if you have everything, it's like a crapshoot on if you're going to get armor or a weapon.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it.
There is that. There is that. Winding Cove. Sir, I'm visiting you right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Because I got to get these. I got to get a jump station, buddy.
Yeah. I'm switching over to my Titan right motherfucking now.
But yeah, holy crap. That's, yeah, like I said, every time I find out about these new, these perks, oh my god. And of course, I mean, exotics are... Now, are exotics going to have randomized perks, or are they going to normal exotics and just have... And these are their perks. So these are like the playstyles they want to fit with those perks. The fact that Worm God's Caress has the one where dealing damage gives you grenade energy makes me think that, because that's how D1 exotic armor was. Mm-hmm. Like, if it dealt with grenades, it's like it usually gave you something to either give you more grenades or like just assets that gave you more super energy on grenade kills or something like that. There's definitely synergy almost always there in exotic armors where it applied. That's like Ophidian Aspects. So I'm wondering if that's going to come back. Because Ophidian Aspects had like no type of like reload, because it had like its exotic perk was a reloading perk. So it was the only exotic armor where you can have faster melee attacks and grenade throw distance at the same time. Mm-hmm. Or you can not do that and just have it to where basically, melee damage gives you more grenade energy, damage gives you more melee energy. You can have both of those at the same time too. So yeah, but that was like, as far as I know, the only exotic arms that could do that because of its exotic perk. Now, where is this piece of garbage?
Up on top.
Okay, so he is on top still. Oh my god, they can give you no kind of indication.
No.
Jesus.
I can see someone getting super, super popular on YouTube just from finding him every week.
Hey, Duba, where's that dude, Zer?
Yeah.
It's okay. We know. I know you hate that, but I mean, I got to throw it out every once in a while.
We're sorry.
You got to. I do know he ended up like hating that. But hey, Gorilla, where's that dude, Zer?
Yeah. I just want it to be the same meme too.
Yeah, exactly. Just change out like the planet and the location, and just leave it the same. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, and the fact that they have like, oh my god, the targeting is the Hidden Hands logo. Oh my god, I love it.
You're welcome. Because something told me, I was like, okay, so if they're dropping, dropping new stuff,
I don't need that
by accidental early, then maybe just maybe.
Yeah, I know, right? It gives you like that feeling. It's like, I'm gonna try this. Yeah. And my gird, yes.
I'm also grabbing 3 of coins for when the new content drops.
Oh yeah, 3 of coins might actually. I actually still have some 3 of coins that I left in my inventory.
Let me see if I do. That way I'm not buying extra.
Yeah, I got 7. I might pick up a couple, because I mean, good lord, I ended up getting like an extra couple thousand, like clearing out all my crap. Oh, that reminds me, I did dismantle all my mod components.
I did too.
Or not my mod components, but my mods. I had like 18 mod components in my inventory. By the time I finished all my legendary mods, because I started with my legendaries, and I'm not dismantling the rare ones, at least until after the changes.
Yeah.
So basically, once they go away, then I'll start dismantling the blue ones, because legendaries are guaranteed to give you mod components. So I'm trying to like get more guaranteed mod components out of it. So I had like 18 components before I started. I now have 261.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the Faded Engram, seeing what happens with my Titan. I got... Okay, never mind.
Got a weapon?
I got a sunshot.
All right, dang it. Screw it. 97 shards. I got enough. Come on. Big money, no whammy. And the colony. Screw you, sir.
Crushed it. Got my shards back.
Yep.
That's what it was. But that.
Oh, that's that. But yeah, that's actually super, super good.
Melee reduces cooldown. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, now I'm super. Now Zera's going to be useful again.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like to re-get these and faded engrams. Well, as an extra source of getting old exotics with these perks, maybe, but perhaps not. But yeah.
Is the faded engram going away?
No. It's only going to give you year exotics.
Oh.
It's not going to give you year 2 stuff.
Nice.
Now here's the thing with Ashen Wake. Do I run shotgun scavenger or finder?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for PvE, PvP, certainly shotgun scavenger.
Yeah.
Certainly. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that was a chest. Yeah, they gave me 4 Dusklight shards because it opened a chest. Mm-hmm. It actually always is more beneficial to get your planetary materials not from the planetary material nodes. I think they should change that. Because there's no point in actually picking up a planetary material from like the map itself.
Yeah.
Because it just gives you 1, but everything gives you 4.
Yeah.
I feel that's a weird
Make it
thing.
like they were back in the old days where you could hit a hot spot. You might get 1
or just have
it,
it like
you can get 4.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, just give it have it give you a steady 4. That way, it's just like everything else. Yeah. Because, like I said, right now, there's no point in picking up like a Dusklight shard. It gives you 1. When you can walk like 5 steps over and get a chest that gives you 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't see. I mean, they may not. And that would be cool if they don't. But I just don't see. I mean, I'll still pick them up because. I mean, good. Even when we didn't need planetary materials, I was still picking up single shards.
Yeah, it's like we knew.
But yeah, so god, yeah, this is actually super exciting. Now I have like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Okay, so I'm dropping the rally barricade now, and I'm using Sweet Business, and it's taking it from reserve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think that's even what Actium does.
Yeah. If I could record this and send you the video, so you can see what it looks like.
So Xur actually selling new perks on old exotics is actually super cool. Mm-hmm. And you know that has to be somewhat on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, come on, Prometheus Lens while it was broken was not like happenstance, and now it's like, well, you know what? They're already getting the armor perks. Let's show them what else the armor perks work on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because I mean, it's like, oh, they know. Just go ahead and give them this then, or if that may have been the plan all along, and maybe that's why we have like the mistaken, forsaken drops because Xur was supposed to give us that taste, or maybe I don't know. I do not know the minds of the Bungie dev or what flies and howls, but
I don't
either way,
to know.
Yeah, exactly. I'll come out with wild speculation on occasion, but yeah, that's I don't know, but oh my god, I am like, yeah, I am stoked for so much. Oh my god.
All right, good sir Des. We will end with you watching the video I just sent you on Discord of what the rally barricade does. Because I actually, we were going to do a longer show, but, you know, because we do long shows. And
oh my Jesus!
Uh-huh. That's way faster than the Actium.
Yeah, because even though it's that is like, I might be crazy, but that is how it looks whenever people have the boots, the Warlock boots.
Okay. Here, I'll use the forward.
That's how it does.
Forward path, so it's a.
Oh no, I can see it. Like I said, it's okay. Like, it's definitely comparable to that because before you even, it's like you're able to rate down to 80 before it pops back up to 99 and then start counting down again. So yeah, that's way better than Actium.
I want to know what happens if I put... I'm going to put the Actium on.
You just never run out of ammo, ever.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
That's the goal, my friend. That's the goal.
That's super, super, super effective.
Yeah, okay. Let me just find the Actium real quick.
You know what? Let me see if this will happen. Because like I said, because I saw that character, yes.
And I know you guys love hearing us talk about numbers and shit. It's your favorite thing. We know. Alright, so I'm going to go to a wall. I'm using it so it's a lot more noticeable, the number.
So, boots, what are they? Yeah, Lunafaction. Alright, I'm on Warlock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop into a zone with a similar setup. I'll go ahead and load in EDZ Trosslin, because why not? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to look at the ammo counter and basically get like a first-hand perspective, because I'm using Sweet Business with Lunafaction boots. So basically, if those numbers, I'll be able to see if those numbers are similar.
All right.
So if they, Rally Barricade is going to be okay.
So I'll use Sweet Business too. That way, it's the same setup. And I drop my Rally Barricade. Pictures because I'm a fucking dummy. And recording. And oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actium War Rig and the Rally Barricade is gross. Oh god. Oh my god. We're doing live science on the podcast, guys.
Yeah, for real. I mean, this is like live comparisons here. It probably makes half awful radio, but you know what? Oh well. You're getting the results. Lies, you might enjoy this. Yeah. Or our scientific method is probably awful, and you're going to criticize for us. By the way, get in touch with us. Let us know. Let me see. All right, hang on. Let me double check that I... Oh, God, please. Okay, I have Lunafactions on. Rifts reload weapons. All right? Yes. That's all I need. I have Sweet Business on. I am dropping said Rift. I am starting to fire. Yeah, that's the exact same as a Rally Barricade. It's like you don't even get to really drop to 80 before it refills from your reserve. So yeah, this is the Rally Barricade is the same strength as a Warlock with Lunafaction. And even have to dip behind it anymore. Mm-mm. But it is the exact same, like, yeah, that first one you sent me of those numbers is the exact same as that.
That was with a Rally Barricade. The second one was with a Rally Barricade and War Rig. It doesn't drop below 92.
I know, right? It's like that one might be... either way, yeah, like this... Yeah, Rally Barricade is like as strong as Lunafaction now. And you don't have to duck behind it. You just have to stand there. So, yeah. Rally Barricade... super strong now. I thought it was just kind of stronger because we didn't know like how fast it was going to refresh, but it was just like Lunafaction. So yeah, super strong now. Oh my god, yeah. The fact that you don't need a Warlock for Lunafaction if that's the only reason you're bringing Warlock wrong. Just bring more Titans.
I mean
yeah, it's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially now that Bubble's so freaking strong. Jesus. Because Bubble's definitely super strong. Oh. God, taking freaking 6 shots from a golden gun. Like, my Christ.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Actually, since we're doing live testing, you're still on your Titan. I'm going to switch back to my Hunter. We're going to load into a private match real quick.
Get my shit back on.
You piece of crap.
Well, I know, I'm already late for my barbecue, but for science, I'll do it.
It'll be fine. Because, yeah, we're going to load that up. We're going to do that, and we are going to find out for sure, like, because I'll like a mayhem or something. and to give us like super fast, like super cooldowns. So I'm going to try like a small variety. I'm going to try Sigma regular, then I'll try Nighthawk just for giggles, right?
All right, I'm coming back in. Just because science.
Science.
I don't want to hear anybody ever say I don't like science.
Science.
She blinded me with science.
Science.
If you don't know what I was doing,
Weird science.
I just think for the split second I was having a seizure.
Yeah, because you never hear anyone talk about that show anymore, let alone show.
Movie. It's my creation. Is it real?
It's my creation.
Woo!
From my heart and from my hands. Why don't people understand my intentions?
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Just yeah, like I say, yeah, we're seizures, same time. Let's see, game options, game type, mayhem, supercharge rate, 0.03 seconds, respawn time, instant, maximum score crap because it doesn't matter, we're going to be in there pretty long. Bannerfall, that sounds good.
Yeah,
right, we're going to dismiss
that. I go by where tree was and give you a clear shot.
Alright, now, so I can invite you. Oh. They should be able to join on me. Yeah. Because, like I said, like, definitely for sure I want to know. How strong is a bubble going to be? Because if a bubble can tank 6 shots, it's... I mean, as far as I know, that's the one thing they can do. Because 2 shots... They used to hold 2 shots, or it used to get popped by a Nova Bomb. Mm-hmm. But if it can hold, like... If it can hold out against 6 shots... Yeah, that's great. Let's just use normal golden gun, because 6 shots is like 3 shots anyway. So we use normal golden gun.
I see you all. I'm jumping in. Oh, you're set to friends only. I am your friend.
I say we are. Hang on. All right, fine.
It might be because I'm offline.
Yeah, me too. But it is friends only. All right, it's public.
I was offended just then.
It's weird because we are.
Yeah, we're friends.
There we go. All right, so now I got to reset the options. Crucible's down here now. I keep wanting to go to the top left. Go ahead and switch your team to the other.
Okay, I'm going to...
Mayhem Clash, respawn time, instant, supercharge rate, 0.3 seconds, maximum this stuff because... Alright, that's that.
Got my helmet saying 14 on, even though it has nothing to do with...
We'll launch.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Let's say helmet saying 14 has nothing to do with bubble strength, but I just like to wear it.
That's fair. But yeah, that's once we load in, we'll see. Because this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Because we will find out for certain. Can a bubble withstand getting dredged in Yurd? Oh, God. Love that little kid. Scully, Mulder.
Not little anymore.
I know. I bet he isn't. God, he's probably... Ugh.
Alright, you want me in the middle?
Yeah. We'll make sure we're on opposing teams. We're on the same team, but that can be changed very fast.
We're not. You want to see what the bubble gives you for the boost? The weapons of light or the blessings? Oh.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to go to, I guess, where B is.
Yeah, we'll be in the middle. Be in the middle. Huh.
Alright, hold on. And bubble dropped. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it tanked all 3 shots.
2, 3. It took 6.
It popped at 6 shots. Okay, all right. Pop it one more time.
Gotcha.
Because I'm about to Nighthawk this thing.
All right.
All right. 1 shot.
Nope.
Tanks a night. Jesus Christ, this thing.
Switch to your, it's going to take, nope. 1.5 Nighthawks.
Oh, jeez.
1.5 Nighthawks.
So yeah, okay, I'll switch. I will go 6-shooter.
Yeah, I'm about to say then next.
Just to see if it...
I was going to say then
because it can take 6 regular. Theoretically, it shouldn't take a 6-shooter. And we pull out of this. Yeah, it takes a 6-shooter. My God, that's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I have 2 shots.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus. Bubble is ridiculous now.
Switch to your Warlock.
Oh God, all
Drop
right.
a Nova Bomb on it, and then see how many swords it takes.
All right, we can do that.
I'll be waiting.
We can do that. We can see.
For science.
For science, we can drop a bomb on it. We can rain death from above because oh my God, like it just the possibilities of what all this thing can withstand now though is absolutely ridiculous. Like it takes 6 normal gold shot pop it.
My worst case scenario is I don't get a couple extra beers. That's all.
Okay.
For science and for the love of you, for you guys, because I love the RNGCast revolution. I will risk missing a few beers.
Send me an invite.
All right.
Because I don't see you online.
Of course not. Can't play because we're not friends, Des. Care to explain yourself?
Oh crap, we're friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay, there we go. Freaking game. Right. There we go. Oh yeah, this is. Oh my God, that is ridiculous though, man. They said that second Nighthawk can penetrate and kill the person inside the bubble. Of course, no other but 6 golden gun shots, regular golden gun shots. Mm-hmm. Bubbles have never had that advantage. Never. That's why I'm like, but you can still pop the bubble in D2. It's like, yeah, you can pop it in D1 too. 2 shots, yeah, popped, and then you kill the dude in the middle with the 3rd shot. I mean, you're still wasting a super, but you got rid of a bubble. Mm-hmm. All right, and different teams. All right.
Now your whole team has to pretty much dump on a bubble.
Oops, that's
okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
The super. And go ahead.
Pop.
Just a moment. Yeah, this is doing nothing to the bubble, by the way. The Storm Trance does absolutely nothing. All right, I just had to see because that was the first thing I had loaded up. All right, so this is Cataclysm.
Okay, hold on. Let me drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it first.
Let's drop a fresh bubble.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. Bubble out.
All right, so this is Cataclysm.
Right.
Oh. Cataclysm can pop, but none of the trackers actually track you.
It's because 3 trackers popped as well.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there was 1 lingering tracker, but it couldn't do anything to you.
It's all but 1 tracker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like to be able to pop a bubble.
All right,
and this is regular? Okay.
Yeah, regular hurt.
Oh, wow, so a regular Nova Bomb can do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, Golden Gun sucks against bubbles now. All right, so now on Blade with the Igniting Touch, Everlasting Fire, extends its duration. Okay, yeah, this is the bottom tree, the 2-minute X, and does dealing extra burn damage type stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, full super still up. Wow. So this is 8, 9. Okay, so it's a little.
It was 11 total to kill.
Yeah, but that was a little above half of the second super.
Oh yeah.
So it's 1.5 days. All right, now this is regular Daybreak without the extra explosive lingering stuff. But this is just normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nope.
Hop back up. And 8, 9. Okay, and then 11 kills. Because it actually took 10. So that's some weirdness that's happening there. But yeah, roughly like 1.5-ish daybreaks to take down a bubble, 2 guns, or a Nova Bomb.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Let's see how Smash. Yeah,
Yep.
let's see how Smash does.
There we go.
Because since it has built-in armor of light, I wonder if like you can still like even if it doesn't pop, still survive the Smash. So the full testing here, guys. Full testing.
Our scientific method may be real fucked up.
By God, we're thorough. All right, so I'll be able to use this invitation still. Yep. And it should work. Yep, joining fire team. All right, so I am not. So I'm going to go striker. Terminal velocity? Yeah. Yeah. We'll go terminal velocity, which is like lingering after effects. Let's see how high I can get and see if I can like absolutely smash that bubble. It's weird that it only takes 1 Nova Bomb. Still. But that is curious. Like six normal golden gun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I am definitely on the other team. Woo!
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Bopped.
Up. That's fine because... Ooh, not only no. So 2 smashes, I pop the bubble, and slash or kill you.
Yeah.
It actually landed in the bubble.
Yeah, the aftermath.
Yeah, so... Alright, so I'm going to try normal. And try not to hit the bubble, or go into the bubble, but rather like hit the front of it. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely hitting and dealing damage. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, holy crap.
But I say you were doing damage, but it wasn't
Whoop.
even like.
So yeah, I'm actually like targeting you.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But you're still taking like 4 of those while in your bubble, and the bubble has still survived. Yeah, you're taking. Okay, there we go. It needs to be a super direct hit smash to kill you, but it's not taking bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a direct smash can kill an Armor of Light Titan in a bubble to take down the bubble, but it's not popping a bubble.
Hammers.
All right, so now hammers. Which tree is this? Is this Explodies? This is Explodies. Galler hammers incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, enough to hurt you because of the tracking explosion, but not enough to kill you. Okay, but that's 1 super for hammers, and now sunspots.
Oh, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I had to throw 1
Fair.
time. Oh yeah, you can go shield on shield. Throw your shields and see what happens.
All right.
See if it gets inside and bounces around.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
All right, ready? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
0.3.
And bop.
Right there, and I'm just going to go haywire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can take it down, but of course, because the sunspots pop in your bubble, you are safe, but takes 1 full super. Jesus, this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it seems the key is big things. Like big things that have massive explosions, like Galler hammers, Nova Bomb. It has more chances to hit the target because of larger area. All right, I'm Sentinel, so pop 1 last one.
Yep.
And just to see how good these shields go. Wrong button. Oh, no, shield
reflex.
bounces off. And does not track you properly if I'm in. Oh, that was a hit and did such pathetic damage.
It didn't even take my full overshield.
God, yeah, whoops, that's
Yep, that's enough.
that was magnetic, but yeah.
So my theory is this.
Holy crap.
The only way to beat a Titan in a bubble is to drop a bubble inside the bubble.
I know, right? That might be the way. So that way, I mean, which that was actually legitimately going to be my last joking test.
All right, let's try it.
Bubble.
All right, let's go.
Punch fight.
Ready?
Of course. Yep. Drop. Punch.
Punch.
You might. Yep. You won. Holy crap! And you actually have some more health than me because you have the extra. Oh, the Saint 14. I bet.
All right, let's try it. I'll take the Saint 14 off.
It might actually give you even more health in the bubble too.
All right, I'll take the Saint 14 off. We'll do that again.
Holy crap! That might actually be.
We are super sciencey right now, folks.
I know, right? So, all right, popping.
Popping.
Ready? All right, punch.
Punch.
Oh god, you still. I'm just an awful Titan, apparently.
It wasn't even like I was hitting you as fast. I was going 1 for 1.
I know, right? But yeah, I was definitely dying first. But that time you were definitely closer, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Definitely closer. So yeah, Saint 14 actually gives you more in bubble health.
And I'm running 4.55.
Oh, running. Oh god, what am I running? 0.85.
Okay.
So actually, I had more resilience and I'm still dying faster. How? I'm just an awful Titan, apparently. Wait.
You dick.
But yeah, oh my god, that's actually super, super. Holy crap. Oh.
I hit you with the hey, bud.
But yeah, oh my god, that's wow. Bubble is strong. Ow. Oh yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That.
I only run suppressor nades.
Well, this might actually change your mind. Whoop. Ooh, close.
Yeah,
but that'll do it.
That was I was one shot for sure.
Because that was like 2 auto rifle bullets. So yeah, nades are actually going to be pretty strong because you cannot really run from that second explode. Ooh, that almost stuck you. Holy crap. But yeah, oh my god. That's okay, yeah, bubble is like super 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 strong now. If it wasn't strong before, it is definitely super strong now. And if you're running bubble, run Saint 14 for the love of God, for that extra blessings of light. Yeah. Jeez, that is super informative.
Go ahead and hit me with a sticky nade again.
Oh.
And I'm gonna drop a bubble and then run out.
Oh, to see if the explosion.
To see how much damage. Because I mean, I was one shot. Probably 2 with an auto. So, all right, ready? Let me back up.
3, 2.
Okay, hold on. Got it. Walking in.
There, you're stuck. 1 explosion, 2 explosion.
And I'm half health.
Oh yeah, because wow, yeah, you didn't even break. Yeah, you're like half shield at that. Explosion. Yeah, you still have shield. Because I see over your bar, you still have white over your bar. You didn't even dip into the red.
Yeah.
So that's actually significant because of that. Yeah, that thing gave you like half a red bar, basically.
Yep. All right, now come in and... Oh, damn it, I can't take this. I'll stand right in front of you and drop it. So you can hit me with a sticky.
All right.
Drop. Oh, fuck me.
Oop.
Oh, that did little to nothing.
I know, right?
All right, just doing some ricochets here. That ricochet was ridiculous.
It's like Pong.
Yeah,
Pong
holy
keeps.
Fuck. All right, ready?
Oh, okay, all right.
Dropping bubble. Stuck me. I didn't even lose my overshield.
Oh wow, yeah, it didn't even take away. A third of your overshield was gone.
This is super strong. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, yeah, definitely run Saint 14 for extra.
Get in with your shotgun just to see.
Oh. 2 shots. Which is all I have.
Overshield.
Oh my god! How much would it even take? Okay, well.
It went down.
Yeah, your bubble went down and it was like, I tried to stop it before.
Yeah, I was say that was a bad test. The shield went down.
Oh god,
you guys are gonna have a long episode just because we're sciencing up right now.
All right.
Yeah, ready? I'm standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
Drop my shield.
Firing like a madman directly at your head. Oh my god, I can't kill you in a clip. Close, but I can't kill you in a clip.
And I was getting perfect. Like the metal.
Oh wow. Wow, that's ridiculous, man. So yeah, don't mess with the Titans update. Oh hey, your shield actually protected me from that
Did it?
Yeah, I did not get suppressed.
Oh nice.
So be careful of that.
Yeah.
For you Titan guys, make sure you're out of your bubble before you toss your suppressor. It will not suppress outside of bubble. Yeah, holy crap, that's actually... Wow. That's ridiculous, though.
Yeah.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we got to stop this, or else we're going to go on for like forever.
Yeah, we could do crap. Des, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you if this is their first episode?
Well, if this is your first episode, thank you kindly. But you can find me across the Twitterverse at DES_Raven, where I very rarely, occasionally tweet stuff. I'm usually tweeting at people, and it's usually our amazing listeners with their feedback and me telling them expressly thank you for everything that you guys give us. Because for everything that you may claim we give you, you give us way more. I'm still working on the video. As soon as I stop playing video games, again, I'm kind of stuck on that right now. But I'm still working on things like a little more intermittently, and it's probably not going to come out super soon because Forsaken. But I'm gonna try and at least have the first episode out before Forsaken releases, or the episodes out before Forsaken releases of the Paladin series. So Death Switch Raven on YouTube, search that out, Google it. It's Googleable. It's very easily Googleable. Yeah, and that's that.
On Twitter at BusterKnuckle13. That's BusterKnuckle13. You can find this podcast, the RNGCast, on Twitter at the RNGCast. You can email us, the RNGCast@gmail.com. We love hearing from you. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/the RNGCast. Free content we need to do, instead of doing two-parters, maybe one of these weekends do like 2 or 3 episodes and just have them in the can.
Again, we'll get that. Again, also life and video games.
Yes.
You guys understand, though, hopefully.
Life and video games, we understand. But we love you. Maybe we'll
do
like a Patreon play night one night. Who knows? We'll do something. We love you guys.
We do. Expressly.
That being said, this is episode 119, part 2 RNGCast. We're out.
Later, man.
See you all next week. I put a little stank on it this time.
Yeah.